Hello, hello. What is up, everyone? Oh, is my thing not minimized? Here, let me do that. Beep. There we go. All right. Hello, chat. What is going on? I see a lot of people. I see Snon. I see Placebo. I see Ski. I see Adelons. Welcome, Adelons. I see Arcane Ape, as well as... who else do we have? Legacy 08. And Oni. I was going to say there was someone else, too. Of course, it's Oni. Ooh, I see a replay redeem, as well as a hydration from JoJo, which I did start with. I don't know, do I have your code? I do, yeah, I was gonna say, I think I did. Let's go ahead, before we do that though, I really want to start with my last anniversary royal pool. Because I got that earlier today, and I have been chomping at the bit, but I wanted to save it for the stream. So, after that, we'll take a look at the replay there. So, I'm almost maxed out on Legacy tickets, look at that. I see people were talking about what they've pulled so far. My first one was on stream. It was the Dark Templar at Ignister, which was really cool. My second poll, which I shared on Twitter, was a Cyber/Harpy Lady. When I saw the Harpy pack, I was really hoping for Feather Duster, but I'm actually definitely not sad about getting the Cyber/ because it's a generic 8 synchro that I didn't have yet, and I was really eager to get that. So I think what I want most now, I'm pretty sure there's a TG pack, right? I think let me actually look here. Yeah, there's a TG pack. I want to try a TG, and I don't have a Hyper Librarian yet. So I'm looking for a Royal Hyper Librarian is what I really want to pull here. Okay. What do we think, chat? Where's the Hyper Librarian? Which one's it in? Y'all were the ones who guided me towards the Dark Templar, so... Hyper Librarian is great for synchro piles too, definitely. Yeah, it's not just for TG. There have definitely been other decks where I want to try the third from the top. I almost did third when I opened the Harpy pack, but then this bottom corner called out to me. You pulled a Chaos Max? Hell yeah. Third from the top? We'll try that. I'm liking that. Let's see what we got here. dang, not the TG pack, but maybe we'll still get something cool out of it. So this is like the over 100 numbers? I think that's Arc. We take an Arc here for sure. Alright, and it is... Ooh, it's the Arc! Let's go! That is definitely not too shabby. This is a generic 4 that offers a, like, non-destruction removal option? So that's pretty cool. This is also, yeah, this is the best pull from this pack, so... It's pretty good for water decks, too. Water rank 4s, of course, there's already a lot of synergy with that. I got Tachyon Dragon from the same pack. Tachyon Dragon, it's such a cool card, like, in the anime. And, like, I don't know, it's got a neat effect. It's just too bad it, what's the word, sucks. But it's a cool card. It's not a good one, but I think Tachyon Dragon is a cool card. Got Barya and Utopia. Hey, what's up, Marigold? Maybe we'll end up getting a Royal Librarian when we just craft it. Ever the optimist. Okay. Yeah, mainly what I've been pulling for so far is the Alt Art Appaloosa. That's like the next big thing I'm trying to get here. But I'm going to go ahead and hop into some Ranked Ladder. We're going to start with that, and then we're going to play my favorite part of Final Fantasy VII Remake, and I'm probably pretty sure a lot of you already know what it is, but I want to try out this sprite build. I've played a couple of games on Ladder already, and I like how it's doing so far. Oh, your replay ski. Yes. I'm sorry about that. I was so eager to get into Sprite. But, yes. Let's go ahead and take a look at Ski's replay. Thank you for reminding me. Is it, let's see here. Okay, yeah, we got the one replay here. I made some misplays, but hopefully they're educational. Yeah, it's like, it's all good. Ooh, are we on Punk Snake Eye? Is that what this is? That's cool. Oh, no, the Punk is from... I was watching a Duel live. That's where the Punk is from. I was going to say. Okay, we're on Snake Eye. Hell yeah. Oh, we opened a 3 Diabell Star. That's very interesting. Okay, and we got the Snake Eye Ash as well. I mean, his hand isn't bad. Ash, and Diabell Star is definitely not a bad opening. I regret not wailing for the Alt Art IP. You can still pull for it, can't you? Did they not reintroduce the packs to the shop, or did they only give you, like, the one pull of each? Oh, so right off the bat, they're doing tier plays. They're doing a lot of tier plays. Holy. You can? Okay. Okay, so we're setting the Sinful Spoils of Subversion, Snake Eye. That's the removal spell that'll put one of their monsters into the spell trap zone. Oh, wait, not that one? Is the IP the only one that's not available? To be fair, if they're even if it's not available now, the fact that they've made past alt arts available means that we can still see it again. Okay, so we're especially in the Poplar. Poplar's adding the field spell. Field spell F for the Flamberge. Alright, cool. So now we get to pivot into the combo line here. They actually hit the shot right now, deserved. That's good. We did manage to put the kick close into the spell trap zone. Which, I don't know, I'm pretty sure that means they can't fuse with it, right? I don't actually know the ruling on that, but I imagine they can't fuse with it. Second fusion means they had nothing. Ooh, I see a replay from Oni as well. Grabbed removal when I saw it was tier, so they couldn't fuse. That definitely makes sense. Alright, here's the Princess. This card is so stupid good. God, Promethean Princess is a ridiculous card. I was gonna say, I've been playing in a lot of decks lately. Like, wow, really, Lex? I think just about everybody is, but it's kind of ridiculous how, like, Fire Monsters got, like, a little bit better, and then this card is all of a sudden broken. Can justify it both times I wailed for alt arts. They took 10k gems each. I've gotten very lucky. I spent 2k gems each on IP and Unicorn. I've spent 1k so far looking for Appaloosa, and I'm hoping to make it 3 for 3 and just get it in my next 10 set. At least one good fire archetype, and it's everywhere. There's Infernobles as well. It was 2, but I mean, yeah, the Snake Eyes is definitely gonna be the more prominent one. If not now, definitely in the future. Either Drew a Swarm eating the Promethean Princess. Or not the Promethean Princess, not the, what did they banish there? Oh, it was the Diabell Star, that one. Okay, Meta Noise, and then they get the Rhino Heart effect. Yeah, Princess locks the IP here. That's actually, that's definitely a mistake I've still been making every now and then playing this deck, is like, for some reason, occasionally I'll just forget that. You know, it's because I think maybe you, Ski, like me, have just not been playing with Promethean Princess for too long, like before, you know, this week, so it's just a matter of getting used to the new stuff and the restrictions they have and all that fun stuff. What's up, Captain? Captain Moore, caught a Hexlex stream. Alright. They're fusing for the Kaleido Heart here. I thought that was 3. How do you like the normal spell card? This one. How do you like this so far, Ski? I've thought about trying this. I haven't played it yet. But it's definitely a good removal option. I like the idea of having something to get other than just Wanted or Original Sin. Wait, what was that prep? Let's see. They targeted the field spell. IP. Oh, Cashier Preparation. I saw prep and I thought Preparation of Rites, and I was like, wait, was there a Preparation of Rites? Oh, it was Cashier Prep, I see. Yeah, they milled a few Cashier cards. Looks like they are on tier cash. I was gonna say, Preparation of Rites, like, what the hell are they cooking? Although tiers and rituals, it's not like the most absurd thing in the world. Yeah, Raidsoth does get the Fenrir, which I was gonna say it isn't a lot, but they are just gonna tribute summon for it. Okay. They're just going for it. Do you think they released Snake Eyes so early so they can hit it before the other fire decks came out? You know, I wondered if that's what it was, because that's definitely why they released the Ishizu cards early, right? But it's like, they made so many of them URs, I almost don't know what's gonna get hit, honestly. Maybe Snake Eye Ash, maybe they'll just hit the starter for consistency. I mean, it's what they've done before. You hit Ash, yeah. You wanted something hyped for the anniversary. That's true too, and the Sinful Spoils package and, you know, Diabell Star are like not only very impactful cards, but they're like immediate fan favorites too. Like everyone loves Diabell Star, myself included. She's great. But yeah, it always pays to look at what wasn't a UR to see what they hit, and I feel like, yeah, Snake Eye Ash being the deck's main starter and notably not a UR. I mean, we said the same thing about Kit Kalos too, and they end up hitting Merly, which is also not a UR, but like Poplar being a UR, Diabell Star being a UR. Oh, Stom gave out the, wow, 5 community gift subs. Holy shit. Hell yeah, thank you so much, Snon. That's so kind of you. Wow, there's a sub goal right there. I feel like that's always what ends up happening on these streams, is that like the sub goal, like I feel like when it gets met, it's always met like within the first like half an hour. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Watching the Snake Eyes in Master Duel before the TCG or OCG. I mean, it could happen, you know. Alright, we're going for the Synchro line here, I see. Yeah, Diabell Star Engine, yeah, it can represent a lot of different things. It's also like, it's kind of cool because, you know, the Adventure line is like similarly universally splashable and saw a lot of play when it first came out. But like, you know, you always got the token and the Wandering Griffin Rider. But the cool thing about the Sinful Spoils engine is that it can help elevate certain archetypes that utilize level 1 fires. It's kind of like Sprites in that way, where like Sprites are an engine that you can splash in a lot of decks that care about 2s, but they don't like they lift up that archetype and help support it, as opposed to just like kind of overtaking the identity. That's true also, yeah. Snake Eyes is very new to the TCG as well. So we could see hits to them like about the same time, honestly. Like Poplar just came out in the TCG, you know, right about the same time it came out here in Master Duel. This is the thing too, like Snake Eyes is so good at like not only putting up a good turn 1 board, but also just like grinding your opponent out of advantage in a long game. It's kind of wild how many games I've played with Snake Eyes that end exactly like Skis did here, where like by the time our opponent surrenders or we've killed them, they just have like literally nothing on hand or field. Like it's just totally empty. We've just like ground them completely out of resources. So Rescue Ace has gotten a lot better now. It does still lose to negates, but what is very helpful, by the way, thank you very much, Ski, for this submission, and let's go and take a look at Onis as well. What is very, very helpful is the consistency boost. Just being able to get to Hydrant is definitely more helpful. But yes, Rescue Ace does still lack... let's see, first one, if you want to see silliness, I'm playing this season. Alright, I definitely want to see some silliness. No, yeah, Rescue Ace is definitely missing some amount of support, though. We're on Witchcrafters. Now, are we on... Let's see here. We are. We're on Witchcrafters Snake Eye. We get the Dark Hole in the Regeki. Oh, are we going second build? I see the Dark Hole in Regeki. Well, yeah, Witchcrafters is a going second deck, right? Magician's Left Hand. Flying Chainsaws V2, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. But Snake Eyes is a bad deck. It only works as an engine for decks that are also bad because they lack support. I don't think Snake Eyes is bad at all. I think Snake Eyes is definitely a tier 2 deck. In Master Duel. Let me specify in Master Duel. Of course, in formats where they have Fire Kings right now, they are quite a bit better. They have the Karma Cannon, but we have the Magician's Left Hand. It's so good. I really love negates like this that like do it when the card resolves. You can actually do that in For Noble Knights with Angelica's Angelic Ring. If I'm reading Magician's Right Hand, doesn't this also like negate the effect of... Yeah, that resolves, yep. This card, much like Angelica's Angelic Ring, can negate Super Poly. I actually have a game in my For Noble Knights deck profile in a couple of games where we use Angelica's Ring to negate a Super Poly. It was pretty good. Okay, now we're doing our Diabell stuff. Snake Eyes is great on Master Duel, we're trying telling commenters. Like the same people who said it's Sword Soul's not worth because it's the third best synchro deck. Right. Oh, and we can use the original Sin to send one of the hands. That's good. Magician's Left and Right Hand are such cute cards. I love them so much. They're so good. But yeah, we got the Ash, we got the Poplar, we got the Field Spell. The pivot from Link's turn 1, getting my board halfway broken, then a board load plus Baron afterward. It's so good. The Flamber Dragon effect to, like, summon out multiple... Oh my god, we got the Relinquished Anima. That's so... I've been thinking about putting this into my Snake Eyes extra deck, too. I was actually... I think we're just about to see it here, too, right? The Flamber's Dragon F, yep, it's so good because of its ability to bring back multiple level 1 fire monsters. Like, no matter how it's sent from the hand or field to the graveyard, it's like... The deck literally has in-combo Nibiru insurance. It's wild. And now we have the reasoning to... There's Ritual Preparation of Rites. Now we got the reasoning to dump a bunch of spells in our yard. We also get the draw off of the Wanted here, so... What's up, Toad? We're looking at Sinful Witchcrafter here. Alright, Celine F. Oh my god, 10 counters. It's nice to be summoning Celine again because it means I get to chip away at my secret mission for spell counters, which I'm sure Oni is finished by now. Snake Eyes put up unassuming boards. That's 100% what it is. I've seen multiple people say that Snake Eyes' end board is unimpressive, but It's pretty on par with a lot of other meta decks and boards as far as like the amount of disruption they put up. I don't think the witch is sin. I love sinful as that you can use that as a descriptor for decks now. Like my current sprite build, I call Adventure Sinful Nimble Sprite. Right, is this going to be the access code talker? Looks like it is, in fact. Bit unassuming to end on Amblo plus Flamberge. It definitely is. It definitely is. Although you do also have, you know, usually either the IP or the formula, and of course the Promethean. A lot of people forget about the Promethean princess in the graveyard, but that is definitely a very good form of disruption as well. Like being able to pop any monster on summon is pretty good, especially for monsters that have like spell speed 1 effects that you have to like activate. Like Isold's effects to dump a bunch of equip spells, for example. You know, they'll still get the search off the Isold, but you can Promethean Princess pop their Isold and then they can't set up their graveyard. Stuff like that, you know? So, hashtag bring back priority. How about not? Also, Demoness1, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Problem is it plays like combo to end on mid-range. Yeah. It's like how people say Sword Soul's end board is mid, and yet it's still perfectly fine, even in this like current meta, you know? You would be surprised how many games even just Chi Shao plus Baron will get you there. It's a lot, especially if you know your matchups and you use your disruption well. That's another thing too. I wonder if a lot of people who say that the low amount of disruption looks unimpressive are just like shotgunning it all right away. It goes without saying, the less disruption you have, the more you know, patient you have to be with it and wait for the right moment. So, all right, let's see. I just want to make sure I wasn't missing. Yeah, another replay. Okay, so this is the build that I have right now for Sprite. I wanted to try out the Diabell Star in Adventure Sprite because in theory, dumping the Nimble Angler from hand is insane. And you'll also notice that I'm actually playing 3 Nimble Angler. I want to open this card. Because if we don't dump it with the Diabell Star, we can dump it with the Fateful Adventure. And between the Terror Top and the Foolish and the Right and the Wanted and the Witch, there's like so many opportunities to dump this monster. She's never opening Angler. Exactly, watch me never open Angler. Also, Diabell Star is just good with Sprite in general, for the same reason that Cashier Fenrir was really, really good in Sprite when it first came out. Because any body plus any level 2 monster will lead you into Sprite plays. So any monster that can special summon itself is like definitely already good. So Nimble Rhoda win. God, if only. I'm a sane and normal person who can be trusted with a Nimble Rhoda, I promise. Disruption is good, but I also don't see a reason to play it pure since you seem to pitch hand traps anyway. For which for which deck? Sorry, are we talking about Snake Eyes? Can't be trusted with a Wing Beast Rhoda. Yeah, Snake Eyes. So I definitely do want to explore some potential Snake Eyes variants. Ugh, this hand's, I mean, this hand isn't terrible. It just doesn't have any disrupts, and we also opened all of our adventure search targets, which is a little awkward, and Tagatomborg, like casually opening 4 one-ofs, but you know, one of them is definitely not bad to open, and we have a Sprite starter, so I can't really complain too much about a hand that's got a starter. I want to try like a Synchro Snake Eyes deck or something. Well, I was actually kind of thinking about, last night I was kind of cooking in my head this like adventure, Synchro Snake Eyes deck, but it's like Snake Eye Ash plus the adventure line is a little bit weird, like, because obviously you can't normal summon Snake Eye Ash and use the effect, but there are also a lot of ways to special the Snake Eye Ash and use the effect, or like add a Poplar and then special it. So I don't know, it's like, it's weird. I don't know if it's actually like good or not, but I might try it out at some point. Sprite Elves they can have both Formula and Mask active on the opponent's turn. That sounds interesting. Surprised we haven't seen Snake Eyes with the Tomahawk engine. That's also pretty interesting. I've been thinking about cooking the like a Tomahawk engine with... Well, see, last night I was like really trying to theory craft a deck that utilized Revolution Synchron with the Adventure line, because that's inherently a pretty good setup, right? If you have like your Griffin Rider plus the Adventure token, and you just normal summon a Revolution Synchron, you can sync the Revolution with the Griffin Rider to make Baron de Fleur. Then you can bring back the Revolution Synchron as a level 1. I talked about this last stream too. And then you can sync for Naturia Beast, and that seems pretty cute. But it's kind of hard to like make that a cohesive deck. You know what I mean? I didn't play for 5 months. What do you think about Dino? Still good, Frank? Dino is really good right now. Actually, ever since they got the Ground Xeno and the whatever the monster is that Ground Xeno adds, the new dinosaur, that's actually like really good support for it. So Dino is actually, I think, for kind of the first time ever, like I would call it a tier 3 deck at least, not even a rogue. Like it's really good right now. Dino does run into the Droll issue, but you know, a lot of decks do. A lot of decks that are particularly good still do. It is definitely an issue. It's one to note. Like it's not like, you know, it's not like it's not going to come up. But as always ever, I don't think it's necessarily not a reason to play the deck. But it's also not. I don't think Rizu is saying it's not a reason to play the deck. But it is something worth noting for sure. Yeah, if Dino goes first and like goes off uninterrupted, it's like it's pretty Jover. I don't know if I've ever beaten a Dino deck that got its turn 1 combo off. If you use the Abelstar with tier names, will they trigger? They will not. Because they're not sent as part of a card effect. I don't think in either case. Oh, no. Okay, this effect will trigger them. Because this is sending it as part of an effect. But I'm pretty sure I've tried it with this first one and it doesn't work. But if I'm reading the second effect correctly, because sending a card from your hand or field to the graveyard is part of the effect resolving, this effect will proc tier names. It's a condition / cost. For the first effect, I'm pretty sure that's right. But is that also true of this one? Because there's no semicolon. It says you can send 1 card from your hand or field to the graveyard, and if you do, special summon this card. But this effect doesn't trigger it. I know this first effect doesn't trigger it. Second effect works for tiers, but that's rare. Yeah, the first effect definitely doesn't. I'm pretty sure I think I actually did try that in a duel, in like against the AI, again in solo mode, just to see if it worked. Because it's weird, it's like the first Abelstar effect isn't an activated effect. But it does still, but it's also not an activated effect, which is why it doesn't proc tier names, because tiers have to be sent by a card effect. The Abelstar engine is still not bad with tier elements, by the way. You can, for example, send the tier elements that's on the field to the graveyard with Original Send, and that works, doesn't it? Because Original Send... Does that send it as part of a card effect? I actually don't remember off the top of my head. Oh, we're also not playing Original Sin as our Abelstar target because, like, the Jet Synchron doesn't really do anything here. So I decided to put in the Quick Play spell instead. And we're kind of using it instead as... We're using the Abelstar as another point of interaction. Why didn't they release the Blue Eyes rank with the 2nd anniversary? Yeah, the, like, Master rank or whatever. No, not Master rank. We already have that. The King of Games rank that got data mined, you know, forever, like well over a year ago. Legend rank. Yes, it was something like that. Yeah, the icon was literally Blue Eyes. Okay, they're linking Jet Synchron and Flamberge. Oh, for the IP. Okay. Oh, but they didn't set up... Oh, they still haven't gotten their level 1s off this yet. Jeez, they're not done setting up. Okay. Maybe they want to do it pre-Duels Cup? Maybe. Maybe they'll wait until... I don't know. We'll see. Oh, they haven't used Oak's effect either? Jeez. only has one counter, right? Yeah. I might... I'm trying to think about when I want to activate Wandering Griffin Rider. I'll probably just do it during the during our turn. Dang, this is a good board. They had a really good turn. Huh, I wonder what our best draw is. Probably something to set up the adventure line. I don't know, like... Terratop would be a better draw if we didn't already have Talked on board. Maybe like a... Well, we already have the starter, so it's like blue doesn't really add much here. Maybe Beaver? Beaver would not be a bad draw. Why is that card at 1? Wish that card was at 3. Okay, so they are setting up the Promethean Princess. I was going to say they hadn't summoned that yet, so I wasn't as concerned, but it looks like... Yeah, they're just going to make the Ambler Whale here. Oh, have they not used... Hang on. Now, I guess they haven't used this card's effect yet? Yeah, they haven't. Wow. Yeah, so this is like the full setup. Jeez. Yeah, I don't think we're playing through this one. I can't imagine we are. But we'll try. I bet they're like, what do they have? I could have tried to hide this and disguise it as Nibiru. That probably would have been smart, but... Oh well. Yep, here's the whale. Oh no, it's an elf. Oh. Ah, this is what that other person was talking about. How you can set up the Formula Synchron and the IP. I think I might like this better than Whale as well. I mean, Whale is definitely good. But this is also really good. It's lab cards. It's always lab cards. This makes me want to put Elf in my Snake Eyes deck. We need to start putting Raigeki in our decks again. Called by the Grave. Okay. Yep, summoning their IP. Yeah, that's fine. Hey, I can actually special the Talkaton board once I put the Griffin down. That's kind of cute. Alright, I'm going to start with this. I thought this had 1200 attack, dang. I was almost going to think about... Oh, they're just going for it now. Yeah, they're just going to make the Baron as soon as possible. That makes sense. This is always going to get Boral loaded. I'll just do it now, I guess. Well, now I can't summon this or this, but I feel like they'll probably negate this anyway. I mean, I don't imagine we play through this board, and of course they didn't. I don't imagine we play through this board pretty much no matter what, but I shouldn't have started there. Yeah, this is the Baron, and then they get 2 more level 1s. And then they have an IP and 2 Omni Negates. Ugh. Oh, that also stopped our Griffin. Oops. Yeah, that was a terrible play. Wow. Not that much disruption, you know? Is Talkaton board plus Griffin and Baron? No, this is not a tuner. God, if this was a tuner, that'd be... There's a lot you could cook with that. Yeah, I don't think we break this board either. I'm just gonna hit the surrender button. But we were just talking about how Snake Eyes, quote unquote, as Oni pointed out, doesn't hit on that much disruption. What's up, Elementian? I'm not doing too bad. We just got into our first duel of the stream there after watching a couple of replays, and oh, we get to go first for this one. I like that elf tech too. What's up, Belle? I really like that elf tech. I want to try it out. It looks really good. Wow, look at this hand! Well, at least we opened the Nimble Beaver, huh? Yeah, we can take a look at their list after this one. I wanted Nimbles in my hand. Well, I didn't want the Sunfish. I did just say Angler, but... At least we had the Beaver, too. I'm definitely pulling an Angler out of my deck. Like, for sure. We just go for Gigantic here, because, like, even if we did go for Sprend, like, we only have literally one Nimble monster left, so... But Gigantic also just plays around Nib, so it's probably just right to go into Gigantic here anyway, but it's doubly right to do so. That's 60 cards. I wonder if that was 60. Alright. If they negate this, I'm going to be really sad. Cool, they didn't. Sure. It doesn't really matter. Summon the blue. Funny thing is, one of the reasons we play 42 cards, besides just to have enough space for everything, is to hopefully not open hands that look like this, but you know, it is what it is. What do they have? Oh, it's Droll. Okay, that's fine. Let's see. I guess we'll just do, like, Elf plus IP here. I was gonna say, I could go into Sprend. What if I went into Sprend? Oh, but then I don't have a way to get it out of the EMZ, yeah. Because I was gonna say, I could, in theory, go into Sprend and leave Gigantica, but I wouldn't be able to have Elf. I would have Elf in a main monster zone if I did that. We could actually do it this way. Oh, but that would get rid of the Gigantic if we did. Nah, I'm gonna keep it relatively simple here. And we'll just make IP. I put Avermax in this extra deck, right? I did, good. Okay. Alright, 60 cards. It's probably branded, but it might be something else. Could be a lot of things, but I see 60. I think it's probably branded as the most likely candidate. What's up, Phenomenal? Yep, it is branded. I hope Joel isn't here to stay. It is. It definitely is. Joel is like... I don't know. Joel is an interesting card. I don't know. What else can you say besides that? The thing about Joel is like... It's very meta dependent, and in that way, it can be like a necessary evil sometimes. It's kind of the definition of that in a lot of ways. But Droll doesn't feel good ever. Like, definitely doesn't. Doesn't feel good to get Drolled, that is. Alright, yeah, we'll definitely get the starter here. But unfortunately, Droll looks like it's probably here to stay. I don't know, it's like... I feel like I see a lot of lists that are on 3 Droll and Master Droll, and I kind of feel like 2 Droll, 1 Nib is, like, almost always better. I think people underestimate Nib a little bit right now. Not a lot. Not a lot. Because obviously people are still on it, but... I think it's kind of easy to underestimate Nib right now. See, the thing about Nib, though, that I think is really good is that... I mean, I guess I'm particularly thinking of, like, Snake Eyes, right? Like, I feel like it has a harder time playing through Nib than Droll. Super Heavy Samurai doesn't die to Nib, but, like, I'm in love with you, and this could very easily just be a personal experience thing. I could not tell you the last time I played against Super Heavy Samurai. Like, I just don't see it anymore. And again, that could very much be, like, a personal experience thing. I'm not saying that's a universal truth, but... And honestly, like, even if they don't die to Nib, it still slows them down. Like, it's not bad. Because I think Droll doesn't even, like, Droll isn't even an auto win against Super Heavy Samurai either. I think Joel is more effective against Super Heavy Samurai than Nib. I'm not going to argue that it's not, but... I mean, I've had games, multiple games, playing Super Heavy Samurai where I get Joel turn 1 and just win. I had that game on stream where we got Joel turn 1, and then our opponent literally just conceded to the board we end up making anyway. Like... Okay, here's Guardian Chimera. It's too bad. I mean, obviously we ashed the Branded Fusion, though. I mean, yeah, we definitely just got to use the IP here. I was gonna say, this does destroy, right? It doesn't send. Yeah. I'll just make Avermax. I do think, yeah, I think Super Heavy Samurai is underrepresented on ladder. I just think it's not very popular. Which I also think is more of a factor than, I don't know about most, but then some people might realize. Like, similarly to how good decks can be underexplored, that, like, you know, people aren't really conscious of, I think there's just not that many diehard Super Heavy Samurai fans. So now that new stuff has come out, people are kind of just migrating away from it. People might think Joel isn't good enough into Snake Eyes, at which point Super Heavy Samurai reigns. That's true. But I mean, I think that's all the more reason to play 2 Joel, 1 Nib, right? To play both, is to be ready for both decks. Because, I don't know, it's like you've got some people saying that, like, oh, Joel isn't as good because of Snake Eye, and then like, oh, but Nib isn't that good because of Super Heavy Samurai. It's like, well, the other cards are still good against each other. We can still just play both, you know? That's why I say specifically, I think 2 Joel, 1 Nib is better than 3 Joel. Yeah, we're definitely going to fire this off draw phase. Do we know the set? It's... hang on, actually, do we? They activated? No, I think they drew the set off of Guardian Chimera, so I'm pretty sure we don't. I'm not activating a starter yet. Exactly. Also, Nib is really good to play in Best of 1 with Maxi just for the ability to summon it. Like, just to have a threat, right? There have been so many games where I've pushed into a Maxi and they just didn't end up having anything. We can actually still summon a 2 off of this Angler, because we do still have 1 Sunfish in the deck. So I think I'm going to start with that. Oh, I should have put it in this zone. It doesn't really matter. It probably won't matter. Hopefully it doesn't. You also get to chain block the Nib effect when you send it with the DML Star. Or not the Nib, the Nimbler. The Nimble Angler, that one. You get to chain block it. It's Banishment. Okay, but we still have a starter, and we haven't normal summoned yet. Nib is also nice to have when you're running cross out. That's also true, yeah. The nimblest of anglers. Super Heavy Samurai is kind of like how Pearly was. Powerful, but nobody enjoys it. That's actually not a bad way to describe it. Pearly also definitely was, and to a slight extent still is, like, underplayed on ladder, but... I guess we'll set this anyway. And we still get our Sunfish. Alright, Proskinian has in fact hit the board. As is Quem. Oh, and they get to add Mercurier here too. That's a little annoying. That's more than a little annoying. My issue with Super Heavy Samurai is that I feel like turn 1 is so long to end on a board that isn't much different than, say, Monadium. I mean, it just does different things. Well, especially now that Crimson Dragon is out. Both decks can do different things. Like, you can Calamity Lock in Super Heavy Samurai now. Wait, what are they doing? Hang on. They're targeting Elf to either banish or summon it. Okay, that's fine. Exactly, they have different weaknesses. They're definitely like different decks. Okay, they add Cartesia, another sending off of Quem. I wouldn't say Super Heavy Samurai has no out to Duel. Again, it depends on the hand you open. But if you still have access to Wakaushi after you get Dueled, you can definitely still do stuff. You can end on like Borload and potentially a plus star Toby and like a follow-up play as well. Okay. I feel like, should I just try to go Mosquito Zeus here? If card leaves the extra deck. They added Mercurier. We know they have that, right? I'm pretty sure we do. No, wait, they have Cartesia. They don't have Mercurier. Oh, shit. Okay, so let's do this. Make the Mosquito, right? Oh, do they have an Albaz in their yard? No, it's just a Mercurier. I didn't think they did. No, okay, good. Sure, why not? Oh, shit, no, I wasn't supposed to do that. That's one less material for the Zeus. I forgot that this was the effect that detaches. I thought the other one was. Okay, well, it's not the end of the world. But we're definitely going to fire off Zeus, like, proactively. And then we can start her. Alright. Centurion, yeah, that's another one that can do the Calamity Lock. I'm kind of interested to see what all Centurion... That might be a deck that I get into when it comes out. What's in here? Oh, it's the Wanted F? Oh yeah, because... Oh yeah, let's do this. Oh, that's not a bad draw. Okay. We can... We could, like, Gigantic into Carrot and then link into Elf. Well, I could also Elf and then Gigantic. I guess well, I'd rather end on Elf, so we should Gigantic first, right? Yeah, that makes more sense. We're playing Sprites with Adventure and Diabell Star. Did you play Yu-Gi-Oh! Before Master Duel Drop? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I played the TCG, like, literally from Pharaoh's Servant, like, the 4th set ever, until 2016, right before Zodiac came out. And I went to, like, regionals and Nats and WCQs. I never topped, like, a Nats or a WCQ. And I never topped, like, a YCS, but I bubbled at a couple of YCSs. For whatever that's worth. But I did top regionals every season, you know. I went to Nats every year. Or WCQs, Jesus. You know I'm a Yu-Gi boomer because I always call it Nats. Because that's what it's called for a long time. I mean, Nationals and WCQs were kind of their own separate thing. It's weird. Oh, thank you. I try to sound like I know what I'm talking about most of the time. I can only hope that I come across that way. I'm not always successful in that venture. Centurion needs more. It's a cool deck in the end, but it can't Calamity Lock. It doesn't do much, but it's really good at Calamity stuff. I've heard that about it. Foolish Burial. I mean, yeah, this is obviously fine, right? We're just gonna call by whatever they summon, so we can Elf now for red. And now we can negate a monster and a spell trap. And if they destroy something or Zeus is live again. I definitely should not have activated that mosquito effect. But like I said, I mixed up which mosquito effect in my head requires you to detach a material. I thought the counter was just whatever, and then you detach to burn, but it's the other way around. Yeah, I'm just gonna call by this. So Pokemon's US Nats are called North American International Championships. But it used to be just called US Nats. I mean, that's kind of the same thing that happened with Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh's, there used to be separate nationals for Canada, the US, and Mexico. But then, actually, does Mexico still have their own nationals? I know US and Canada are combined into the North America World Championship qualifiers, the NAWCQ. If it's North America, I imagine Mexico would be included in that, but... Now Canada has next to no tournaments. Yeah, that sucks. Alright, that was a good game. I'm gonna save that one. Pokemon, and I bet. Pokemon events look cool. I've always had this, like, passing interest in trying out the Pokemon TCG again. I played it competitively for, like, a minute, like, in 2013 or 14. Whatever meta Darkrai Hydreigon was the best deck. I had that deck eventually, but the first deck I had was Rayquaza Eels, Ray Eels. And that was my favorite deck of that format. But that was like a tier 2 deck. It wasn't bad, but Darkrai Hydreigon was definitely better. From what I remember. You play VGC? Oh, hell yeah. I've dabbled in... I don't know. The last time I played... I never played VGCs as a format, but I have played, like Smogon metas in the past. Like Gen 4, I played a lot of OU. Gen 5, I played some OU. Gen 6, I played more OU, but anyway. Okay, so we have Diabellstar, Blue, Baxi, Ash Blossom. This hand's weird, but not bad. Let's start with... I'm going to start by... I don't know if I'm actually going to start by activating Diabellstar, because if I get Drolled... Well, you can't Droll because that's a set, right? So that actually doesn't matter. Alright, we'll just do this. Okay, but what's your Randabats yellow? It's been so long since I've done... Shit, now I can't even... Showdown. I couldn't even remember the name of the thing for a second. It's been so long since I've done Showdown. And even then, I don't know, there was like a minute where I was like kind of into it, but again, that was like Gen 5 or 6, I think. Alright. We have to normal summon Max D here, but I'm fine with that. As I've often said in the past, I do a lot of my best work normal summoning Max D. Good instinct of them to chain Max D into me normal summoning it. I think that's almost always right. If you see your opponent up to some fuckery like this, you know. Ice Soul Band sucked, understandable, but still sucked. It sucks that Infernoble Knight was a casualty of that, but it is understandable. Next time someone tells you to post ELO, I'm telling them to post YCS stop. That's good. So we're in a situation here where, like, I kind of want to just Gigantic. But I also want to sprint. I want to do both. It depends if I think they have Nib or not. I'm just going to sprint. I don't think they have it. We certainly haven't summoned 5 times, so the fact that they're getting priority isn't an indication that they have Nibiru. But it does make me a little bit anxious. I wonder if it's like Imperm or Valor. Bleh. This is a good way to test for that. Oh, but now we can't special... Okay, never mind, never punished. We should have special Jet first, but it's okay, we didn't get punished for it. I think it might be Furniture, honestly, because now they're like holding it. Yeah, I think it's furniture. Okay, well, we don't have to worry about Nib either way now. We've already used blue and jet. Let's get red. I'll put it here. Yeah, give me starter. We'll take carrot here. Make elf with these two. Yep. I should have summoned the Bellstar in attack mode. If I'm setting up with this, I feel like I should summon it in attack mode. Okay, so now... Hang on, let me think for a sec. I don't think it super matters what order I do these next steps in. IP... These two... Yeah, give me carrot for sure. Alright. Okay, cool. That's the setup. So that's neat. That's like the ideal turn 1 in board. We got the elf, we got the IP, we got both our negates, we have the witch, and we have, how do you pronounce this card? Baclea, to kind of turn her into a towers, and you can also use this as disruption, is the idea. But I should have summoned her in attack mode if I want her to be unaffected, because she's got more stats in attack mode. Yeah, this is definitely a lab for sure. I am going to activate elf now. Give me jet. Jet F. Portable Slifer. I love that phrase. That's pretty much what it is, yeah. And give me starter. Although, to be fair, we only have the one sprite monster left. I want a second carrot or red. That's like one of many things I would like to find room for in this list. We could go back down to 2 angler. Like, 3 might be a bit optimistic. It's probably right to just play 2 anyway, even if it is really... Well, but it is so good to open with both the Bellstar and the Nimble engine. Coup Clock, eh? This is fine. I'll just carrot whatever they activate with Coup Clock, and then I can still have red saved. I think 2 is better. I agree. Alright, we're definitely going to negate this. I'm just going to sack Jet to do so. I don't really care if it gets destroyed. Fish Witch. That's good. Called by the Grave. Yeah? Doesn't do anything here. That's fine. That's bait. That's bait. That's the biggest bait I've ever seen in my life. Because that's the thing, like, they might have 2 face downs, but Coup Clock only lets them use one of them. So it's like, Carrot's going to stop whatever they try to activate here. They don't get an Ariana search, so their one thing they can do the rest of this turn is activate a trap card that's going to get negated by Carrot. They could, it might even be smarter of them to just not activate either of them, even though they've already used Coup Clock, because then at least if they go into my next turn, I have to choose one to negate with the spell or trap card. Now they're just going for it. With the Terrors of Overroot. I am going to carrot that. I don't even need to use my IP here. I can just use the quick play spell. Alright. Like, if they threaten to go to battle phase, I can just be like, okay. And then when they attack, I'm just like, quick play spell. It's so good. You know, it's funny, I find as time goes on, not just in Sprite, but in a lot of other decks too, the more people try to threaten my IP by going to battle phase, more and more lately I've just been like, okay, you know? I'm just like, you can use your battle phase to remove my one interaction. That's completely fine with me. Because if they do that, that means you're gonna live till the next turn. Like, you will be able to have a follow-up turn. So in that regard, I almost view IP as like a battle phase disruption a lot of the time. Which makes it, it's interesting. I like thinking of it that way. Alright, we're definitely gonna draw phase Diabell Star to play around the Droll. Opening this hand again, but it might be a little better this time. Have you guys managed to get all the code sharing stuff? I did, thanks to Duel Breakers, who was very, very helpful. And even though I said they didn't have to do this multiple times, they made like a lot of different alt accounts to help me. So thank you again to Duel Breakers for that. But okay, we get some extra bodies for free. Although if we do that, we can't summon the Diabell Star without sending the carrot. So I think I'm gonna summon Griffin Rider. And then I'll special Diabell Star sending Takaton Borg, and then I'll normal carrot and link it off with Griffin Rider. Maybe I should start with Diabell Star first. No, I have to start with Griffin Rider first, don't I? Well, I could activate... No, because this doesn't activate, so I do have to do this first. Right, okay. Okay, it doesn't seem like they have anything. I'm gonna put this over here. Okay, I think they have Imperm or Valor. Because they didn't get priority passed at all when I activated Griffin Rider's effect, but they did as soon as it was summoned to the field. Oh, again, I should have put that in attack mode if I'm going to keep her on the field. Yep, there's Valor. Valoring this into 2 level 7s is so... Our opponent either has another negate or they're playing with fire. It would be so easy for me to just overlay into Tomahawk right now. They're kind of lucky that I'm not doing that, honestly. Nah, instead I'm gonna do this. Let's actually use this one, I think. I don't think it super matters. Well, this one has more defense, that's why I say that. And if we don't have the quick play spell, it doesn't really make sense to necessarily keep the Diabell Star on the field. Get our Sunfish. Alright, now we can make Gigantic with you and you. I'll put it here. Zone placement kind of matters for Sprite. If you don't want to use something as Link materials, you should put them here, because your elf is always going to point either here or here. They've nibbed! That's brutal. But wait, they chained it... Wait. Wait. They used it at the wrong time, though. Oh, no, because I don't detach the material from the field. This is still fine for them. Yeah. Yeah, I was going to say I still get the effect, but I don't because Gigantic left the field. And therefore, I don't have a material to actually detach. Damn, they actually did have another disrupt. That's brutal. Ah, and it's Snake Eyes. No! This is our rank up game, too. Oh, c'est la vie. Oh, we never looked at that one list earlier with the elf. We'll do that. I should be looking at more Snake Eyes lists that I run into. Whenever a new meta deck comes out, or if it's a deck that I'm interested in but don't know a lot about, I like... Or even if it's a deck I'm just interested in, period. I like looking at other people's lists. The rank up game curse. We ran into it so much on the... I don't remember if it was last stream or the one before. I think it was both, actually. We ran into the rank up curse. Well, there was like one stream where we hit... Recently, I think it might have been the last one again, where we ran into the rank up game, what was it, like 4 or 5 times? The most I've ever had a rank up game, had to go through a rank up, I think is 7. It was getting to Master 1 a few seasons ago. And then I only got in on the 8th, no, the 7th. I can't remember if it was 7 total tries or if it was 7 and then I got in. But whichever one I got in on was literally somebody who was already in Master 1 letting me in, which was very nice of them. I personally totally got 5 different friends of mine to create accounts to get to Bronze 4, and they all totally just so happened to lose interest in the game after getting 3 wins. Also, the fact they all had variations of my name is simply a running joke. Totally. Definitely makes sense. Thank you for the follow, level 1000 Bozo Boss. Try harder for the ranked gems for more chances for the Altar and Apo. Luck is not on my side. That is definitely a lot of why I am grinding gems too. I want that Altar and Apo. Oh, I think I missed the follow from Lil Garantita earlier. I'm sorry I missed your follow. I hope you're still here, and I hope you are doing well. Take a sip of water here. Excuse me. Oh, I thought they summoned a Sprend, and they took my Sprend. I looked up and I was like, whoa, they're on Sprend? What are they doing? Nah. There are a lot of fire sprite monsters, though. That's interesting, and potentially worth noting. Like, you can go into a Promethean princess and bring back a monster, like a sprite that's fire, and then, like, make an elf. I don't know if that's anything, but it does get the Promethean princess into the yard. Which, hell, when you play Infernoble Knights, you'll pop your own Promethean princess just to get into the yard. So, that's gotta be something. Okay, Zealantis. Oh, there goes my nib token. I was wondering how they were gonna out that. I mean, not that, you know, I doubted they had a way to. I need to craft a Zealantis still, honestly. Because this card's, it's pretty fucking good. This was a good game. I'll keep this one. I'll use it in the VOD video. Because I am farming some replays here for a video for this, This was a close game, yeah, and they played very well too. The Valor made a lot more sense. The Valor on the DML start made a lot more sense when they dropped Nibiru. Ooh, reach the maximum number of saves. Nope, I would like that one, please. I think some of these are Infernoble Knight games. Yeah, we can get rid of this one. Oh my god, I can't wait to show those, actually. Well, you'll see them on Monday, but when I was practicing Infernoble Knights, I actually matched twice against the same hero player. I love matching against the same person, like, multiple times on ladder. It's always fun. Dude, Infernoble is such a cool deck. I thought about playing it today, but I wanted to, like I said, I wanted to farm sprite replays for a video, but 2, I want to definitely practice Infernoble more off-stream before I play it on-stream. Because, like, goddamn, keeping that deck's combo line straight in your head without having to also look at chat, wow, this hand is great, is already difficult enough, but... This hand's good. Well, opening the Water Enchantress with the Terratop's like very slightly awkward, but it's definitely not bad. We'll just use the Cherubini and get rid of like another one of our Terratops. Or they could negate this Terratop and we would be 100% fine with that. Oh, it's Maxi? Yeah, we're definitely gonna ash that. It's an extremely fluid combo that's both hand and situation dependent. Oh, yeah. No, yeah, Adelons. I think, yeah, we were actually talking... I was talking with someone in the... Okay, that works, too. I was talking with someone in the Discord right before the stream started about how, like, Infernobles and how they combo feels a lot like DDD, in that the reason it's so complicated is because the lines you do are very different, and it super depends on what you open. Like, opening a very slight variation between, like, hands can cause you to do, like, very different lines. And it's not even that you do the same things in different orders. Like, some lines cause you... Like, in particular, if you open, like, Oglier plus Renaud, that's the line that can go into Baron de Fleur, but you have to do things in a way different order than you normally would to do it that way. Dimension Shifter. Hell no. Get out of here with that shit. Fuck off. Alright. And we still have the cross out too. That's good. I'm actually not playing Nib in this deck though, so hopefully they don't have that. But we could just start by going for Gigantic if we wanted to. Actually, 1-2, Sprint is 3. That definitely plays into Nib. What if I just think they don't have it? Nah, if they're on Shifter, they're probably on Nib. Well, you know what? This is going to search Starter anyway. So, hell, if they have Nib, I can just activate Sprite Starter. Oh, they're going to Ghost Ogre? Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we're definitely just always adding this. Get out of here! Oh my god. This has to be Kashira and or Zodiac, right? It's like, fuck off! Let me resolve my shit! Penguin. Oh, they didn't even stay! Boo! Boo! But you know what? That's a rank up, so we'll take it. Oh, let's see some of those decks we faced off against recently. What if we don't stop? What if we aren't afraid? I also like this Chaos Max mate a lot more than I thought I was going to. Coward, tisk tisk. Let me see. What are you on? What are you on? They were on Kashira. And, oh, I wanted to see this Snake Eyes list. I've seen people on the Ghost Spells. Ooh, Royal Kurikara. I don't know, here's the thing. I've thought about putting the Kurikara in my deck because it is searchable off of the original Sin second effect. So, like, you can add this on the follow-up. I don't know, though. It's like, I've always said it, you know, that I don't like playing cards that are only good going second. However, I've also said in the past that if that card is searchable and or has another function, then I'm a little more inclined to try it. So, it's on my radar. I'm thinking about attacking a Kurikara and Snake Eyes. I definitely don't fault anyone for doing it. I definitely think it's good tech. This build seems very solid overall. It's noticeably lacking Drolls, though. I do think a couple of Drolls would be right here. Like, Valors and 3 Imperm feels like a bit much. I don't know, how good do we think Valor and Imperm are in this meta? Oh, they have a Royal Nightmare Unicorn, too, dang. Too bad it's not an alt art one, but still, it's very pretty. Wow, I would be so torn if I owned this and an alt art one as far as which one to use. I'd probably just use this one, though, to be honest. And then, I think this was the other Snake Eyes list we wanted to look at. It's funny that Snake Eyes is like, just about the only deck we've lost to. Ah, this person has Royal Jet Synchron. Oh, hell yeah. Turbulence is a card this format. I don't know how much Rescue Ace... Like, Rescue Ace... I don't know how much more we're gonna see it. Like, it'll definitely be around more, but I don't know if, like, once they get their follow-up support, then I think it's more worth it to consider teching for them, but, like, I don't know. Hand Trap Spot Negates are not enough. That's kind of how I feel. I think Rescue Ace is, like, a pretty solid tier 3 deck right now. Oh, I want to look at that other person's extra deck, too. Are they on Elf? This person's not on Elf, but they are on the Zealantis, which I think is good. Will we watch replays today? We've watched a couple. It's still weaker than pure Snake Eyes, but it's still good. That's definitely how I feel about Rescue Ace right now. Yeah. Yeah, I think Rescue Ace is tier 3. I think pure Snake Eyes is tier 2, probably. I could see an argument for pure Snake Eyes maybe even being, like, lower tier 1, but I think it's probably tier... Well, again, I could really see an argument either way. Upper tier 2, lower tier 1. I could see pure Snake Eyes being either. Yeah, the consistency boost helped a lot. God, this would be a phenomenal turn 1 hand. But we have Maxi, so it's not bad turn 2 either. Yeah, Rescue Ace, the sinful spoils and all that stuff, like... It was a great consistency boost, but the deck still does have issues being disrupted, for sure. Okay, Wanted. I'm gonna Maxi after this resolves. Because the Diabell Star effect does not start a chain, so... And if they just pass here, that's fine. I will definitely... I'm okay with Maxi saying discard this card to end your opponent's turn. That's okay. I don't need to draw cards in this hand. I was going to comment on that too. Yeah, they didn't shotgun, so they didn't play around Joel and Lockbird. But I'm not going to criticize them too hard because I've only just recently actually gotten into the habit of trying to fire this on. Actually, I'm going to click my toggle to on just to make sure. But, nah. It's like, this card is still new. I think people are still getting used to playing with it, so I won't be too harsh on people for not playing around it. Reed, if I make a mistake, then we're lenient on other people who make it. That's good. 6 games in a row going second. No! It's like any Rudic. Yeah. Even if Emergency comes out, would still just prefer to save for Fire Kings. That's definitely valid. I mean, if you're only going to build one or the other, then I could see wanting to save for Fire Kings over playing Rescue Ace. Both definitely have the potential to be tier 1 decks very easily. Fire King does seem to be the more powerful of the two from what I've seen as well. Would you set the toggle to on at the duel automatically? Is that an option? Oh, yeah, I was going to look and see. Oh, that's a great draw. I was going to look and see if that was an option, actually, because I wasn't sure if it was or not. So the DML Star package is 3 Sinful, 1 Witch. We're not on Original Sin, though. I'm actually on this Quick Play spell instead, because I really don't think that Jet Synchron does any... Like, it's a good material monster, even if you're not synchroing, but I don't think it does enough. And it also... You have to lose a lot of advantage to use the Original Sin, right? It's like, the Original Sin at that point is just swapping probably a level 2 for a Jet Synchron, and it's like, eh... So I'm trying it with this Quick Play spell, and basically using this as further disruption. No trap. I like the Quick Play spell more than the trap as disruption, I think. I'd rather pop multiple monsters, potentially, than negate one. And you also have to sack the Diabell Star to negate the monster with the trap card. I'm not a fan of that, either. I'm trying to figure out Plunder Patrol Diabell Star. Hell yeah. So here they were using the trap card right here. It's definitely not bad. It actually does negate any face-up card and not monster. So that actually is a little better than I thought. But I don't know. I like that the Quick Play spell can potentially pop multiple things, and I also like that you don't... Not only do you not have to give up your Diabell Star to use it, you also turn your Diabell Star into a Towers. Which, granted, it doesn't have, like, the best stats in the world to be a Towers. It's only 2,500, 2,000, but that's still respectable. It's not awful by any means. We know this is Original Sin, so I'm not really scared of that. That's Wanted, so I don't really care about that. That is Original Sin, isn't it? I'm pretty sure I saw them set it. Yeah, it's Original Sin. Alright. Okay, doesn't seem like they have anything else so far. Let's definitely start by setting up our adventure line. And again, we have the Nimble angle. That was a really good draw. That's why I wanted to play 3, though. Like, you actually want to open the Angler in this deck. It's a good card to draw, which I think is really cool. Alright, and Enchantress F. You pulled the entire package in your first 10 packs? Oh, hell yeah. That's awesome. That's actually super good. Congrats on that. Yeah, for a lot of decks that are using Diabell Star as just like an engine and not as like, you know, part of the deck the same way that it's Snake Eyes, you really only need for the most part like one Diabell Star, one Original Sin, and then 3 Wanted. Alright, now we can send the Angler. And Angler F. And Griffin F. Cherubini is one of those URs that I want, but it's too expensive to craft. I feel that way about a lot of URs. I'm very glad I held on to my Cherubini from Phantom Knight, and I never got rid of it. I mean, it's one of those cards that it's like... It's just bound to be good again at some point. It's such a good effect. Nah, just add it to hand. I think we could actually just equip this now and it would be fine. How much damage? We actually have exactly 8k on board, which is kind of cute. Okay. I'm actually gonna put this Gigantic in the EMZ. This looks a little weird, but I don't think it super matters. And I also think, because I want to have this on the board, and I'm about to summon a red too. And then we can just like do this and activate and bounce and battle. Whoo! That's like, mwah, textbook. That's exactly what this deck wants to be doing. So good. So good. It's playing Angler package and Sprite Brigade in the OCG, and they asked why I played 2 Angler. It's a good discard. Hell yeah. So I just opened 10 packs for Infernoble just to see if I could get a Royal. I opened 7 Emperor Charles, but none of them were shiny. That's... wow. 7 Emperor Charles. That's ridiculous. I was pulling for the Appaloosa last night, and I opened 2 Ultimate Slayers in my 10 pack. And I'm a bit... oh, you let me go first. That's interesting. I'm a bit on the fence if I actually want to keep them or not. The only situation I could really realistically see myself using them is if I enter a tournament that has, like, side decking, right? Okay, we'll draw phase Wanted. Play around the Droll. Although we do have the call by for the Droll, too, if we really need to. Oh, we can even discard the Water Enchantress. That's cool. I'll put her over here. I might actually use her to make plays. We'll see. Alright. Enchantress F. Give me right. Ultimate Slayer is a good card, but the best of one format is just not a friend. Yeah, totally. Yeah, it's definitely a good card. Like, I don't think it's a bad card, but you gotta, like... It's not even just... It's, like, very specific situations where it comes up, right? I'll put it here. Okay, now I'm going... I'm trying to figure out if I want to... Nah, I think normal summoning Maxi... Well, here's the thing, though. If I normal summon Maxi, I get to keep the Diabell Star and use this as disruption. You know what? Fuck it. I've said it before, I'll say it again. I've done a lot of my best work normal summoning Maxi. No, do not equip. Alright, and F on you. Oh, I guess I should have activated that. Whatever, I'll just do it now. Alright, now... we have the Omni up, so we can just go straight for the sprint. We don't have to worry about playing around Dib. Alright, sprint to F. An Angler. And F. I don't think I've actually encountered an Alt-R dash yet, so I don't know if the animation is different. Exactly. What else are we going to use Max C for? Discarding it for its effect like a nerd? Okay, here we definitely have to put Gigantic in the EMZ. But we're just going to use it to make Elf anyway, so that's fine. Alright, let's get the Jet. Did we? Oh yeah, we already used Carrot. Alright, now let's go Elf with this one. And this one. Do I want to target protect Diabellstar or Griffin more? I think I actually want to target protect Diabellstar more. Oh yeah, we can do it this way. I could even add Smashers here instead of Starter if I really wanted to. What's left in my deck? Red and blue. Because I could only put... Because if I'm going to link these into IP, I'm just going to bring back Carrot anyway, right? I'm just going to get Smashers then. Fuck it. We're just gonna fill up our board and say, your move, please don't have Dark Ruler. Please don't have Dark Ruler. Dark Ruler plus evenly. Don't say things like that. I mean, it was a going second deck. So in that respect, it actually was a little bit dicey. Okay, they're activating Ohime. This is fine, because they'll have to discard a card. Museum, Ash Sea, Durandal, Joyous. No! Well, can't you normal summon a hand trap, equip a Durandal, add... you can't really add anything to extend, though, from there, can you? That's a little brutal. Wait, what did they add? Here, let me pay attention to this game here. They added Hare and discarded Crosshead Designator. This one... Blah, blah, blah. You can add a Makonko equip spell. Got it. If an equipped spell becomes equipped to this card, special summon a Makonko monster from your hand or graveyard, and if you do, you can special summon a monster from your opponent's graveyard to their field but negate its effects. Equipped monster cannot be destroyed by card effects. This is... It won't be able to destroy it with the quick play spell, but I could banish it with Smashers, but I don't really want to do that just yet. It's a little awkward. I might actually well, okay, do I really want to Griffin Rider this? I kind of do, actually. Huli might be better to Smashers because it doesn't target. This sounds weird, but I actually want to Griffin Rider this. Mostly because it'll free up space for me to actually be able to use Elf, and then I can more realistically use Carrot and or Smashers. So I'm going to do this. This looks weird, but I'm pretty sure this is right. I still have blue and red left in deck, right? Where's my deck tracker? Yep, blue and red. So that means I'm gonna get back Jet, I'm gonna add Starter. Okay, that works too. Whew, I had a feeling that was the right negate. I'm glad it ended up being correct. Hey, Lex. Oh, not Mister. I do use they, she pronouns, but hello. I'm not doing too bad. I hope you are also doing well. Apologize. No worries. No worries at all. Oh, the ad break started, so let me actually reply in case you can't hear me. Because yeah, it's like, you know, it's all good. It is all good. I'm gonna go a couple more games, and I think we'll switch over to Final Fantasy. But yeah, hope you are doing well. Magic, as well as everyone else, of course. Alright, let's see what this hand looks like. We won the coin flip, right? That's how bad, that's how much I don't pay attention sometimes. It literally just happened. I'm like, wait, did we win that? Ah, we're good. Okay. This hand's pretty good. Got a 2, got a blue, got a 2 and a blue. Alright, normal and special. And blue F. They can Ash or Imperm here. It's 100% fine. Literally doesn't matter at all. Don't ever negate blue. Like, wait for Sprint or Gigantic or whatever. Speaking of which, this is always the question with Sprite. Do I want to Sprint or Gigantic? Do I think they have Nib or not? I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna say fuck it. I'm just gonna summon Sprint. Fucking YOLO. And all that fun shit. Fuck it, we ball. That was the phrase I was looking for. I was like, in my head, I'm like, what's the yellow phrase that's like more popular now? It's fuck it, we ball. That's what I was trying to think of. Nah, Nib's not real. You hear me? I said I'm not afraid. Yeah, okay, I think we're good. Nib who? Nib who? Nah, we're good. We're good. Nibiru is not real. That card does not exist. Alright, so they negated blue, but we still activated it. So that means we can't blue and get a card here, so we have to get Jet here. We're gonna get starter for sure. Duel. They have a Droll. That's 100% what that is. They have a Droll and Lockbird. Why would you... I mean, whatever. But it's weird that you would Ash the search if you have a Droll. That's the only time they've been past priority all turn. They 100% have a Droll and Lockbird. That's just odd to me that you would Ash the search if you have a Droll. Okay, so here I'm going to make Elf with these two. And then I'm going to make IP, and then I'll probably just make... Well, I'll use starter to summon either red or carrot. I'm just trying to figure out which one I want. I think I want carrot, honestly. Well, you can make arguments either way. This is like another eternal debate you have when playing Sprite, is like whether to end on red or carrot if you can only end on one or the other. Runic Sword Soul sounds sick. I think I've actually seen a list like that before. That sounds really sick, actually. That sounds like a cool deck. Okay. I think I'm gonna get Carrot. Because I think Carrot plays around evenly and other weird stuff a little bit better. Super fun Shenging goes super hard. Yeah, I can imagine. That sounds so good. Like, Shenging is already so good in this show, Runic. It's like, I can definitely see it. Hey, speak of the devil. Let's Elf now. Hang on, let me think about this for a second. Can I do this in the right order? Hang on. Let me read Joel. If. Joel's an if, right? So if I summon Jet, then I can do Chainlink 1. No, I can't do Chainlink 1 Joel, Chainlink 2 Jet, because Okay, yeah, because I'll have to activate Jet first as the optional effect. If I click no, I'm not going to get another chance to activate it. So I think here I'm going to get back Sunfish. I do want to Droll here. I should have ashed this, actually. No. I think I do like Drolling here. Well, when else am I going to use Ash Blossom if I Droll here? I probably should have just... I don't know why I didn't just snap Ash this, actually. I got a little too greedy wanting to use Droll here, I think. But to be fair, these cards are both... Droll and Ash are both weird against Sword Soul. There's, like... A lot of the time, there's not many opportunities to use either. Okay, they're starting... Would they discard the Moye? Now another debate is if I want to Underworld Goddess or Avramax. I think I'd rather Goddess here, because I can keep Elf in play. I mean, we always fire this off right now. And I think, yeah, I think I'm going to Goddess. We'll put her here. Then even if they have Sacred Summit... Oh, they have Taya. Okay. Oh, they're going to level adjust. Potentially. Would they want to summon a 7 here, or are they going to summon an 8? Oh, also, of course, Goddess under Elf is pretty crazy, right? Because Goddess can't be affected by cards except effects that target. And then it can't be targeted because of Elf. Does Shang have a banish from both Gravenfield? Yes, he does. Yep. As Obscured says. Another you might like is Diabell Star Dark Magician. I've seen. Yeah, I've seen people talk about that one too. That also seems pretty legit. I think opponent's trying to figure out how to out the Goddess right now. Because Bashia targets, and normally would be a good Goddess out, but here Bashia can only get rid of the Sprite Elf. And if they try to use Bashia's effect to summon back from the graveyard, I can negate that with Goddess. But it looks like they are going for an 8. It's going to be the Dragite. Are we hoping to hit the, Nib? No, surely not. Taya to dump a monster? I'm definitely going to Ash Blossom that. PLC05, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I think if I don't Ash this, I'm probably not going to activate Ash for the rest of the duel unless they have a Max C in hand. So, yeah, they're just battling over the Elf. Goddess under Elf is actually cracked. It really is. Ooh. Now we're going to do that draw phase. That's 100% fine. Actually, that might not have been as fine as I implied. Because I still need to have, like... Yeah, that's the thing, right? I don't have... Neither of these are dark. I don't even know if that summons anything out of their yard. It doesn't. Berserker Soul of the 10E would have gone hard here. I agree. I guess I just battle over their Sword Soul token here. There's not really much else I can do. Crashing doesn't do anything for me. I was really hoping to top deck a level 2 monster. Any level 2 monster would have done it. Okay, set 1 pass. That could be a lot of things. Could be Imperm, could be Call By, could be Blackout, which doesn't do anything. There's a level 2 monster. I think trying to make plays is better than... I mean, yeah, that is definitely better than just crashing here. So, I think we do have to just go for it. They have something. The thing that really sucks is that if it's Imperm or Called By, it's good either way. Although, what's left in our deck? Do we have a starter? We do have a Sprite starter. So if I make Elf and try to bring back in the Imperm, I could still, on the follow-up turn, activate Elf, summon Jet, add starter. I think making Elf is better than crashing here, even if they negate it, honestly. And it's like, you know, if they've got Disruption, let's make them use it, you know? It's like... It's called by. That's actually worse. Ugh. I should have targeted blue and not Jet if I thought it was called by. We could just get blue next turn, but like... Jet for starter would have been much better for follow-up than just searching a monster off of blue. Yeah, it would have been a lot smarter to target blue there. And yeah, I thought too hard about if it was Imperm. I didn't stop to think about what if it's called by. Alright, what do you have? Anything? Honestly, I kind of hope they emergence for Moye again, given the Joel in my hand. They turned off Elf for the next turn? Oh, they did. That's right. That's pretty brutal. That's very brutal, actually. Yeah, we can still top deck starter. Okay, set one. Battle. They thought a while before setting that. I think this is Blackout. I don't know, if this is Imperm or Call by, don't you just snap set it in battle like you did that last turn? That's a good top deck. That's a good top deck. We still have everything in our deck still, don't we, for the Adventure Engine? Yeah, we sure do. Let's fucking go. Please don't be a Disrupt. I don't think it is. Oh, no, okay. They didn't get past priority. Because, again, if it's something you can use, wouldn't you just do it like last time and just snap set it? Okay, here's a Droll. I think we might still be fine. Potentially. We always summon Cherubini still. And we'll send Water Enchantress even if we can't add this turn. And then we can normal summon... Oh, but we don't have an Elf left in our extra deck. Oh, that's pretty bad. They have a response here? Please use Imperm. Please activate Infinite Impermanence. Don't read, just Imperm. Reading's overrated. Oh, it's Call by again. Okay, I mean, I wasn't going to use it this turn anyway. Drag-Eye just negates Armiseer. That's also true. Damn, third Elf would actually go crazy here. And I actually own a third Elf, too. It's not in my extra deck, but I do own a third Elf in my collection. Yeah, we just have to... Yeah, there's just not anything we can summon here. Well, okay, we can summon Dark, but they don't have a Dark monster for us to bring back, so that doesn't do anything. Yeah, the starter doesn't even do anything because of the spell negate. Drag-Eye does just cook here. Look at them set a third Call by. That'd be good. Damn, I want to use this one for the video now. Like a 9-turn game against Sword Soul it's pretty good. That other game we lost was actually pretty good too. Our win con has become them disconnecting. I guess they knew what they were doing and I was just chatting saying Diablo or Draco Berserker would have been better. I guess, yeah, the Drag-Eye ended up being pretty good. DC win con. I mean, I've won. That's happened to me, not a lot, of course, but there's been a handful of games where I'll be like, no, I'll make them play it out, and they end up like connection losing. Why not? A duel lasting longer than 5 turns? A back and forth engaging game of modern Yu-Gi-Oh? that went 10 turns. No, but this never happens. This is modern Yu-Gi-Oh! GG's, opponent. That was a great game. Holy shit. I think... I think on that note, I think I might actually switch over to Final Fantasy now. I don't know if I'm going to end on another duel that was better than that one, even though it was a loss. That was good. Let me just check my replays real quick. Oh, what's it? Oh, because I maxed out on legacy packs. You know what? Let's take care of that real quick. I hate being maxed out on legacy packs. Because I hate just random stuff being in my gem box. So let's pop a couple hundred of these real quick. See if we get anything cool. United we stand. I think I already have a playset of that, but that's not completely irrelevant. Koyo Guardian. That's funny. Alright. We could still pull a Royal Shadow Mosquito. I randomly have good Royal luck when it comes to legacy packs, so it could have... Look at that right there. It's not a Shadow Mosquito, but there's a Royal right there. An Archfiend's Ascent. The Suppression of Pluto. I'm going to open one more 100 pack. I like to hold on to at least a few hundred legacy packs in case I ever want to, like, do a sealed, you know, a game of sealed with somebody, but... We got a Blackwing. Hawk Joe. The fucking one warrior Blackwing monster for some reason. And I don't understand it, because you could make the argument, oh, it's a warrior because he's not a bird, he's a dude in a bird costume. But fucking half the Blackwing monsters that are Wing Beast are dudes in bird costumes. That's always bugged me. That's always bothered me about this card. I'm like, why is this the one that's a warrior? Why is this the one that's a warrior? Because it's a Blackwing tamer. But are there even any other Blackwing tamers? It's like, they kind of implied that this was going to be like a sub-archetype, and then they never ran with it. They never did anything with it. Stuff like that bothers me more than it should. But game is telling you the last game was Jover. That's good. I like that. All right, let me clear out this gift box. Yeah, this is all just legacy tickets. Let me get my missions too while I'm at it. I'm still looking for my Royal Stealth Dragon. Oh, don't even get me started about Stealth Dragon. So, before Totally got banned, I did own one, and I really wanted to try the Shark deck, but I was like, I'm not going to craft Stealth Dragons. I'm going to pull them from Legacy Packs. And sure enough, I kid you not, the day after Totally got banned, I pulled my first, not one, but 2 Stealth Dragons. Like, opening Legacy Packs. And I was just like, yeah, sure, of course, naturally, that's good. I mean, of course, you could still play Sharks without Totally, but it's like, yeah, I know, right? It's like, I wanted to play the deck with Totally. I would have crafted the Bahamut Shark. I would have done it, too. Like, I wanted to try that deck, but... that's brutal. I'm still trying to pull my Stealth Dragon. Listen, I don't regret crafting a Shadow Mosquito. That one I don't regret because 1, I wanted it for Sprite, and 2, I have still not pulled one from Legacy Packs. So, crafting Shadow Mosquito was actually the right play for me personally. So, a lot of people told me not to do it, but Rip Toad forever shall be remembered. Listen, a lot of people say Totally can't come back because of Elf, and there might be some truth to that. But I think if you just ban Ronin Totem, then I think Totally is fine to come back. I don't even think you necessarily need to ban Elf, but... I'm not dead. What are you talking about? That's good. Okay, let me grab my controller, and we're going to swap over to Final Fantasy VII Remake. This is an extra good time to be watching this, by the way, because not only are we playing the best part of the game, but Final Fantasy VII Remake is actually really topical right now because of the Rebirth demo that came out recently. Which, unfortunately, I don't own a PS5. What the fuck? Why won't this plug in? There we go. Unfortunately, I don't own a PS5, so I actually wasn't able to... I haven't been able to try the demo for myself yet. Oops, that's the wrong thing. That was the stream HUD. I wanted to actually turn off my capture for a moment. Oh shit, that is a resub from Trust Funded. Another one. Happy Saturday. Thank you, Trust Funded. I really appreciate that. Alright, let me open Final Fantasy. 15 months total. God damn. That's wild. I'm downloading the demo as we speak. It looks sick. There are so many cool things about it. I gotta alt-tab real quick and... we close Master Duel. We switch my screen capture to Final Fantasy. And beep, there we go. Alright. Hello, Marcus. Welcome to the stream. Hope you are doing well. We just swapped over to Final Fantasy from Master Duel, but the VOD will go up right away if you're interested in watching the Master Duel portion on Twitch, and I also have a VOD channel on YouTube, so you can catch this later as well. Beep. Hell yeah. So, last time we played Final Fantasy VII Remake, we beat Hell House. Hell House. Hell House. And those of you who have played this game should probably know what's coming afterward, now that we've done this. So, yeah, everyone's cheering us on because we won the Corneo Cup and we beat Hell House there. Hey, look, it's Johnny's dad.
Congratulations on winning the tournament. You're an impressive fighter.
Oh, thank
I know
you.
that you'll be a great influence on my Johnny. Why, you might even end up having a friendly rivalry. You can spur each other to greater heights. I can see it. You two will become...
You know, somehow I think that, Johnny's a little more inspired by Cloud than Cloud is inspired by Johnny. somehow I find that to be the case. Alright, where's our quest marker? Here we go. Yeah, I think we have to go back to Madam M, who that person was just talking about. Oh my god, I ended up in like a... I thought I was going down a pathway, I ended up in like a staircase. Here we go. Yep, here we are, back to Madam M's massage parlor. Oh, that was another really good part of the last stream, is we got to see the massage. And we paid for the good one, too.
I have everything I need to get started. Just one thing before we do. You're the Cloud, right? Cloud the Merc. I told you did a wonderful job helping the people of Sector 5.
Hey, what's up, Frog? Have you seen the Advent Children? God, I saw it when I was like 13. It's been a long time since I've watched Advent Children.
What goes around comes around, and in ways that might surprise you. I'm gonna put Aerith in the most gorgeous dress you've ever seen. It'll be a real jaw-dropper. Alright, now that's...
So that was her basically explaining that the level of massage that we paid for earlier is going to affect how nice Aerith's dress is. Yes, we will have Aerith get changed. That prompt is basically asking if you want to get locked into the next section of the game.
Preparation. Far more than you'd know. In the meantime, let me see, let me think. You look like you haven't experienced the best of what this town...
Oh, we haven't either. We're going to see the best of what this town has to offer today, though.
Not interested.
Then maybe you can show the town what you have to offer instead.
Hmm.
Which is to say, why don't you try putting those finely honed mercenary skills of yours to good use here in Wall Market? I have a
Video game movies were pretty unheard of back then, weren't they? And now we have, like... Don't we have, like, the third Sonic movie coming out already?
Now get out there and show me what you can do with it. And that's enough of that. Aerith, come with me.
Oh boy, I can't wait to see the dress.
The dress is part of it, sure. But we'll also need to do something about that plain Jane makeup and hairdo.
Everyone's so rude to Aerith about her look.
Ouch.
I like her look. She's cute.
I'll see you later, Cloud.
Peek, and I'll poke out your eyes.
Alright, so basically that was Madam M's way of saying, hey, go do side quests while Aerith gets changed. We do need to do at least one of these side quests in order to progress. I think I'm gonna do the one called Burning Thighs, actually. Because that's the quickest one, and it's also one of the funniest. I hope that's the one I'm heading towards. I actually don't know. It is the one I'm heading towards. Good.
Never seen you before.
Here to work out.
Waiting for you
Put
to
some
show
muscle on that
Thanks
bony
for
frame
coming,
of yours.
and welcome to our humble training hall.
Burning thighs? Burning thighs.
If you've got some
What if I don't do side quests? You are required to do at least one of them here to progress in the game. This is Jules, by the way.
Serious, are you? Look at him. He's a scrawny little thing. I can snap him like a twig.
Now, I wouldn't judge this one by his muscle mass. What do you say, Cloud?
So it's funny, this was actually in the original, this mini game we're about to do here. And also, like, these guys, like, working out, hanging out.
Ha! You're taking me on? You look like a
Why are we burning the thighs?
Got no idea what you're getting into.
Because that's how you feel the burn. That's how you know the workout's working.
We'll settle this the tried and true traditional way. A squat off.
A squat off? A squat off.
See what you've got.
You ready to do this?
Alright. So, here's how to do squats. Perform more squats than your opponent in an allotted time to win. If the event of a tie, you will lose. Follow the on-screen guide and press the corresponding buttons at the right moment to perform squats. As you proceed, the guide will fade from view, and you'll have to watch Cloud's movements in order to do the squats. Basically, you have to get the timing down. Like, the game will guide you at the start, but then you're going to have to, like, start to do it on your own after that. Yeah, you'll have to get the timing down. When competing against more opponents, Cloud will grow more fatigued, and the chance that he might get caught in a sticking pose will increase. When this happens, you must press the corresponding button repeatedly until the gauge is filled. It's been a hot minute since I've played this minigame, so hopefully I don't suck too badly at it.
That's how it's done. Not bad at all. You've got this. Come on.
This minigame's fun.
Do it. Your form's looking good. Not bad at all.
I knew you could do it.
Oh,
That's how it's done.
okay.
You've got this. Come on. That's how it's done. Your form's looking good.
I knew you could do it.
Not bad at all. That's how it's done. Your form's looking good. You've got this. Come on.
The rhythm also gets a little bit faster as you go on, you might notice.
Your form's looking good. That's how it's done.
This minigame, yeah, trying to platinum this minigame, I've heard is, like, awful.
Looking good. You've got this. Come on.
I knew you could do it.
Not bad at all. That's how it's
Oh my god, I'm actually sweating a little bit trying to keep this timing right now and also talk at the same time.
You've got this. Come on. Not bad at all. You've got this. Come on. That's how it's done.
I knew you could.
Your form's looking good. That's how it's done. Not bad at all.
Whew! Alright, that wasn't bad. I remember that a lot better than I thought I was going to, honestly. I thought I was going to screw that up. Yeah, this is the hardest minigame in the game. Not that particular round, but later rounds. This is definitely harder than darts.
Lose to this scrawny little kid who looks like he doesn't even consume his daily recommended amount of protein.
Ronnie, you know it's all about quality, not mass. You're too quick to judge people by their build. That and your overtrained ego.
I love these guys, by the way. I love this, like, positive masculinity that's happening here. Non-toxic masculinity that's happening here.
Sorry for dragging you into it. Cloud, we're all one big family here at this gym. And now you're
You literally have to not think about the pace and just trust Cloud 100%.
doors are always open to you. Let's work together to maintain healthy minds and bodies.
I want to go to this gym, by the way. I want to go to this gym. I love these guys. Alright. That said, though, we have an even better part of the game to get to. So although you could do more squats there, I'm going to go straight back to Madam Mims because I want to go on to the next part. You all probably know which part I'm so eager to get to, too. Wait, oh, this is the same staircase I got stuck on earlier. Here we go. Except I need to go this way. No toxicity, just bros. Bros being bros. Exactly. Oh, shit. I always get lost in this town. I don't know where I'm going. Particularly going back to Madam M's. Okay, here we go. Yeah, let's check in on Aerith. Okay, and the game will actually straight up tell you. Progressing past this point will prevent you from completing any active quest. Are you certain you wish to proceed? We're not going for 100% run, so I'm just going to go ahead and proceed. Oh, shit. Johnny really has a problem with us not going for 100% run, apparently. That was good. He said that right after I said we're not doing 100%. Johnny's just like, no!
I heard Corneo was gonna audition the girls soon. And Tifa's gonna be... I don't know what to do.
Well, I do.
I'll come too.
Hey, Cloud, bro. I can call you bro, right?
No.
Just want to say, bro, that I'm totally that you're looking out for Tifa.
Johnny's great.
So, like, how'd you get so strong anyway, bro?
Johnny is also ridiculously fast. He's the only NPC in the game that you can never catch. Look at me. I'm dead sprinting as fast as Cloud will go, and I cannot catch Johnny.
The problem is that I tend to overthink and overanalyze everything. So, well, this is it for me. Call me crazy, but,
You'll also always cut off Johnny, by the way. He just talks endlessly. That's very in character.
Tell her to wait for me there when she's done. Think you can handle that? Yes, sir.
I hated Johnny at the start, but then he really grew on me. Yeah, definitely. I definitely feel the same way. Hang on. Boop. Oh, no. That's not what I wanted to do. There we go. The filter caught that message, but yeah. Johnny's an RPG gamer sweat dream. That's good. Yeah, no, don't worry about waiting for Johnny. He's not gonna wait for you. Here's actually another NPC that I really like in this game, for reasons we'll see later. I mean, Leslie's kind of a scumbag, right? Well, it's more complicated than that. We'll see later.
You know that's only good for women, right?
Yeah, it's for Aerith.
Who? Oh, that girl you were with. Sorry to hear that. Well, either way, you're stuck out here, pal. I can't let you in.
I wasn't asking for permission.
Ooh.
Wouldn't try it if I were you. Trust me, you don't want to screw with the Don.
Look at Leslie's jacket and the interior red cheetah pattern on it.
And that someone might wind up being the girl you're trying so hard to break out. Or it could wind up being someone you've never even met before. Get it? You're in the Don's world now. Anyway,
people like to rag on Nomura's character design a lot, but I really like it, and I love I just love his sense of fashion when it comes to giving characters outfits.
If I were you, I wouldn't.
Alright, so basically we came here to try to bust out Tifa the hard way, but Leslie honestly very wisely informed us that, like, hey, if you do that, like, you can beat us up, but your friend is, like, done for, so... yeah, we're just gonna have to stick with our original plan, I guess, of getting Aerith in here and seeking in that way. But that doesn't solve the problem of us not being able to get in. That's the main thing we're worried about here. It's like, yeah, we can get Aerith in, but... you know, do we really want her by herself to come in and try to get Tifa? The fashion in this game, but specifically Wall Market, is awesome.
Hey, get out of the way! Quit talking! Move it! Move it! Come on!
This dress! Her hair!
Yo, clear the road!
Oh my god, look at her hair! Look at her! Oh my god. Best girl, best girl, best girl!
Ma'am?
This cutscene also varies depending on which dress you bought for Aerith. And the cutscene, if you buy her the worst dress, is actually really funny.
That's really...
But I had to treat my girl, you know?
Corneo's got certain tastes. This dress is so gaudy and impossible to move in.
yeah.
Loud?
Excuse me.
Aw, that little smile.
Hey, wait a minute. Did Johnny forget to give you my message?
The one asking me to stay put? No, I got it. I was worried about you.
Oh, the flowers in her hair, too.
I'm starting to think this place is more dangerous than we thought. Who knows what they're
Yeah.
gonna do in this audition? No way in hell I'll let you go in there by yourself.
By myself? Oh, don't worry. I wasn't gonna. Come on, you'll see.
See what?
Sounds like she's got a plan.
According to Madam M, you've caught the eye of a certain fabulous someone, and they'd like to meet in person.
Huh?
55, lucky number. Thank you very much for the follow. Oh, also Squirtle. I missed your follow as well. Sorry about that. Hope you are doing well.
Look at you all dolled up and fabulous.
I don't think we can actually sprint in this part of the game.
What do we have here? You're quite the pretty little lady.
Is this the new game? No, this is the first one.
She's not bad at all.
But we are playing it in anticipation of Rebirth coming out soon.
Hey there, cutie. Where you headed? Why don't you let me buy you a cup of coffee?
Yeah, it's like the problem is, you know, how are we gonna get Cloud in here though? Like, Corneo's not gonna let some dude with a big sword on his back come waltzing in with Aerith, right?
Why are we here?
So we're at the Honeybee Inn
See
again.
the Honeybee Inn's Andrea Rodriguez and convince him to give you his stamp of approval. You said you didn't want me going alone, right? Well, with Andrea's help, you can join me. It'll be fun. And honestly, I think you'll look pretty cute in a dress. It's pretty rare for Andrea to take a personal interest in someone. At least, that's what Madam M said. Trust me, this is gonna work out great.
You have no idea how great this is gonna work out, by the way.
Don't you want to save Tifa?
Wait.
No can do, Cloud. This is our plan, and you'll learn to love it. So, here's how I think we should approach him. Madam M said Andrea was a man who'd give anyone a fair chance to win him over. So I say we march right up to him, explain the situation, and see where that gets us. Sound good?
What else do we have to lose?
Come on! Don't you want to save Tifa?
Pretend to be somebody else, go invisible. Nah. Even if there are other ways to get in, this is certainly the most fun.
Welcome to the entertainment extravaganza.
This is my second favorite section after the house fight. They're both so good and they both come right after each other. I love Wall Market. This is like by far my favorite part of the game.
I've been instructed to send you through without delay, sir. Please, make your way to the stage in the back.
What stage?
The one in the back, sir.
The one I just said, dumbass. I love this guy. I love so many NPCs in this game, but I love this dude too. Did you pre-order Rebirth? Alas, I don't have a PS5, so I gotta wait for it to come out on PC, which will probably will after a year of exclusivity, unless I get a PS5 in that time, which I might. I don't know yet. But I am extremely eager to play Rebirth.
Here's the man of the hour, chosen by Andrea himself, our honored guest.
Yeah, let's just go for it.
Time, right? It's okay. Do you want to practice your dance moves first?
Why would I
Our dance moves?
Might be a good idea. Over here. Come on now.
I think I probably should do this. Oh, I think they're gonna make me do it, actually. Yeah, they are gonna make me do it. So, this is a little similar to the last game we did, but it's more of a rhythm. Well, I mean, the last one was a rhythm thing too, right? But this time, rather than pressing the buttons in an order, we just have to press them as they come up, right? Oops. I'm already not doing well.
Fabulous. Just like that.
I gotta wait for the hexagon to get a little more. There we go. Like that. Also, having to remember which button is which on the controller is kind of a thing for me too, because I'm using an Xbox controller, which I actually don't normally use. Usually if I'm playing with a controller, I'm playing like my Switch, right? So that wasn't bad. Do the remakes follow the story 100% and compared to the original game? Sometimes. Usually, yes. And usually, if anything, they'll actually expand on what happens in the original game. This section was actually in the original, And you might think, ugh, a 90s game doing a cross-dressing section. But honestly, it was surprisingly tasteful. They didn't really make any ha-ha, he's in a dress jokes, which I was, again, for the 90s, I was impressed. Granted, the original game script is horrible for other reasons. Read any of Barrett's lines, but this was one thing that was not terrible, funnily enough. Cloud is so unintentionally dramatic, I love it. It's so true.
Aw, he's blushing.
Oh, the music here too. Oh my god. I'm gonna be a little quiet for this because, yeah, it's so good. There he is. We saw him at the tournament, actually, but we never got to look at his face.
Welcome to the Honeybee Inn, Cloud. You seek my approval, do you? I understand.
Very gender.
But those who crave my favor must first prove that they know how to move.
Cloud, look at that look. Cloud's like, really?
Think you can follow my lead?
Cloud acting not into it. Also Cloud. Oops. Missed that one. Oops, that was the wrong button. Damn. Damn, I'm not doing well at this. Yeah. Yeah, her reaction is like how well you're doing. Ah, damn. I always get X and Y mixed up. Okay, there's X. Alright, I did a little better at the end, so... Okay, that wasn't terrible.
Well, you tried.
Apparently the game thinks so, though. I think the quality of what's about to happen here is affected by how well you do at this minigame, so hopefully I didn't screw Cloud over here.
Honey, I'm in love. Yes. Yes, I will transform you into a vision of beauty.
Now, without further ado, let us begin!
I think we're done with the rhythm part. I'm pretty sure there's no more of that. I'm trying to remember, actually. Either way, I'm just going to enjoy this cutscene.
You were born for this.
Yeah, that's not his best dress, but it's not a bad one.
True beauty is an expression of the heart. A thing without shame, to which notions of gender don't apply. Don't ever be afraid.
Ugh. Fucking best line in the game. Don't ever be afraid.
That show today blew my mind!
Hey, look at me! I can dance too! How much did you drink tonight? I can't help it. It was amazing.
Was it planned from the start?
Cloud,
Did you
now
see
that
there
was a
look of
surprise.
Oh.
Cloud?
He won't talk to us.
Cloud? Hello? Aerith to Cloud, come in!
It's the spice of life. Wouldn't you agree?
Aerith to Cloud, come in!
Please don't. Not a word.
Not even one?
Not even a single one.
But you're so pretty.
That's good. I love it that the NPCs all comment too. The world really is unfair. That's such a good response. Alright, now we gotta find... Oh no, we gotta find not... We're not going to Madame M's, we're going to the Dons. That was like 5 words, Aerith. Everyone's talking about our performance. This is such a good part of this game. Like, God, again, Walmart Gate. It's so good. Well, now I guess we have a way to get into the Dawn, right? It's a whole village of sexuality crisis. You know, it is a Vegas parallel, isn't it? It very much is.
No way.
Here you are. Letters from Andrea.
Be still my heart. It's a relatively common saying.
You serious?
Is there a problem?
I hope you know what you're in for.
Oh, we'll be fine.
If you say so. Come on.
Alright, it's time for our audition.
The two of you here for the audition? Second floor, at the very end of the walk. And don't go poking your nose in where it doesn't belong.
On the contrary, I'm going to do exactly that. I don't think there's really anything to find around here. It's just gold bars laying around, apparently. I'm trying to remember if there's a treasure chest in here. Oh?
You can't afford a single thing in this place, so don't break shit.
I think it's back there, actually.
That was
Alright.
Madam M's girl, ain't it? Man, she's hot.
Did they say the end?
We've been waiting for you to show.
Oh no, this end, okay.
Hey, hands to yourself.
No, okay, maybe not. I guess they meant the other end.
That Andrea's girl? I'd let her do things to me.
Room's at the end. Keep walking.
There we go. This music is also the same as the original as well. Well, obviously it's a remade version, but... Well, this isn't good.
What's that weird, sweet smell? And why do I feel so dizzy?
Gas. Come on. Damn it.
Cloud.
Yeah, that's not good.
Let's say we escort you to the parlor so you can make yourself more comfortable. Let's get this.
Remember, when the reason we're here to bust Tifa out is because nobody has ever come out of this castle after going in. So, yeah.
What the hell? You want to throw down the Corneo's girl? So if you leave a mark on him, you ain't getting off with a one. I know. Managed to wrangle some real lookers this time, though.
That's a little... Oh, kidnapping. That's good.
Hey, can you hear me?
Hey, we found her.
Tifa?
Yes?
You okay?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Wait a minute. Cloud? Is that you? Oh my god, that makeup and that dress!
Nailed it. I know. Thank you. Moving on.
that might be my favorite line in this game.
You good?
Yeah, bit woozy, but I'll manage. Hey, Tifa. How you doing?
Okay.
Oh, right. I'm Aerith. A friend of Cloud's.
What? No, I'm Cloudette. Oh yeah, this is actually the first time Aerith and Tifa have met.
Thanks.
Cut the chatter. We gotta leave.
Huh?
Right now.
No, not until I've got what I came for.
What?
So, after we made it back to the slums, some guys came around asking all kinds of questions. So I did some digging.
And found out they were Corneo's men.
Right. They were interested in Avalanche.
You might actually remember, at the very beginning of the game, there were some dudes who were asking us about Barrett. And they actually mentioned Corneo, like once very, very briefly in a side dialogue line. That wasn't even part of a cutscene, but...
Candidates. And that if he didn't pick me, it would...
So yeah, there was actually some pretty decent
The rumors
foreshadowing
are
to
over,
that.
Aren't they? Because the other two candidates are right here, right?
Right.
So yeah, if we're all in on it, then nothing can go wrong.
Yeah, surely nothing can go wrong.
You, me, Cloud, makes no difference who gets chosen. Does
Yep,
it?
Barrett's the guy with the handgun. Yeah, it's a handgun. You can call it that. It's a little more than that too, but
Cloud gets me. Took you long enough.
God, I love Aerith. She's so good. All right, so Tifa is back in the party.
I think they'll call for us when it's time.
This room gives me the creeps.
Oh, this is a vending machine. Shit. Okay. What do we got in here? Okay, we don't have this song yet, so we'll go ahead and take that. They do have... I don't have any ethers on me right now. I'll buy this one. I usually don't buy items in this game, but if they're gonna give me an ether at a reduced rate, and I don't have any, I'll take one. Okay. This studded bracer. Oh, this bracelet too. But again, I really don't like spending money on equipment in this game because you get so little of it over the course of the whole game. Like, yeah, I have 19,000, but that's because I've not been buying equipment or accessories at all. Not even these ones that improve stuff by like 10%. What about materia? Again, materia, I've not been buying a whole lot of this either. I maintain revival materia is absolutely not worth it at all. Why are they supplying us with the vending machine? That's good. The gems are called materia. That's like, yeah, this stuff here, these little orbs. Oh shit, we gotta set Tifa up, that's right. Okay, let's, alright, what do we have for you in the way of equipment? You're currently wearing a leather bracer. I'll probably just end up giving you a mithril armlet, I think. Yeah, you can have a mithril armlet, and then for your accessory, immune to slow and immune to stop is definitely not bad. Reduces damage taken when equipped by non-active characters. This one's also pretty good. Enter battle. Oh shit, I haven't equipped this on anybody yet. Okay, what is Cloud wearing? Consuming MP fills the limit gauge. Oh, that's why I've been getting so many limits with him. I was wondering about that in the last stream. I wonder if that's better than the Whistlewind scarf. I honestly think the cogwheel is better. So I think I'm going to give Aerith, or not Aerith, Tifa. Shit, I might just give her the Crescent Moon Charm anyway. You know what? I'm going to do that, and I'm actually going to give Aerith the Whistlewind Scarf. I think her entering with a little bit more ATB is actually better if I need to heal right away. And the Crescent Moon Charm is really, really good if you don't plan on ever controlling that character. But I actually do control Aerith a decent amount of the time. Tifa, I usually tend to let her do her own thing, though. Let's also... yeah, let's upgrade some of our weapons, too. Like, Tifa, definitely. We can upgrade all of her stuff, actually. Oh, she had a whole other sphere grid. Or not sphere grid. That's Final Fantasy X, but... oh, shit. It's, triggers to change cores, right? Yeah, there we go. Okay, new materia slot is pretty much always the best thing you can get on any piece of equipment. I always go for that before more stats first, so... because that's another slot. You can put spells in or abilities. It's always good to get materia slots first, I think. So I'm gonna do the same thing here. Or is it? Wait, what's Bloodsucker? Is that like a vampire ability? When enemies are defeated, but not when you deal damage, only when they're defeated. Concentration activation 30%. Adds a fixed chance that Tifa may enter the battle with an increased chi level. That's not terrible, but I think this is better. What about the upgrades on this core? Do I have anything neat? Magic attack power, speed. I'm gonna increase her regular attack power as well. Alright, and then let's look at her leather gloves. Alright, once again, the first thing I'm gonna give it is another materia slot. Wow, that's 50%. That's good. The attack power plus 18 over here is actually also insane. I might even just save up for that instead of going for whatever's over here. Yeah, I'm gonna save up for that attack power plus 18. That's actually just insane. Okay, so now that we've done that, what do your weapon stats look like? So this would give more HP. I think I just want more attack for her. This gives a lot more attack. And just makes her less... yeah, I'm going to give her the Metal Knuckles. Okay, let's set her materia up. Let's give her Ifrit, because that's the only other summon materia we have right now. What's our spell? What's our materia situation look like for you? You have lightning and ice, particularly the spell situation. You have fire and wind. Oh yeah, we have that set up from the Hell House still, but I think I might keep that set up. Oh wait, here, I wanted to do this. And let's have you work on this healing. Oh no, Cloud has that equipped. Was this made by the same people who did Kingdom Hearts? Yeah, both Square Enix, definitely. Alright, what do we have here as far as like materials that are close to... I'm gonna give you poison, because I want somebody to be working on that. Mana Wall and Mana Ward are like whatever. These are kind of whatever. Expand range of linked materia. I might actually use this. I might actually start leveling this up. Provoke materia. Automatically uses Provoke to temporarily draw the enemy's attention when teammates are severely injured. Ineffective against powerful enemies. Will not activate if the player is the controlling character. I want to work on this, but I don't know if I want her to be provoked in battle. But I want to work on this, so I think I'll try that anyway. Luck up, I definitely want to keep working on. I'd like to keep working on this MP up. Yeah, we'll work on Chakra for her. I think I'm going to give Tifa just a lot of materia I want to level up. I'll level this one up too, even though I never use it. Okay, that's fine. That's good enough for the time being. I don't think that's a perfect setup, but... Huh, I don't like that. Okay, anyway.
Now, ladies, listen up. I'm sure you're still feeling a bit woozy, but tonight's audition's about to begin. Head out the door to the left and up the stairs. Come on, ladies, let's hustle.
Are there two doors in here? Oh no, it's this one,
guys.
okay.
Let's do this.
Do you want to do this?
Oh, this door to the left, I see. And then up the stairs. And, we actually haven't met the Don himself yet.
Time to line up for the Don.
Also, Scotch and Koch are here. They were the announcers in the arena.
You look kind of familiar. We haven't met before, have we?
Nope. We're definitely not the ones who, you know, swept the tournament, like, earlier today. And beat Hell House for the first time, but okay.
So let's do this thing.
Don, Don, Don.
Most eligible bachelor, the one and only Don Corneo. Ladies?
Look at this motherfucker. Look at this asshole.
Whichever one shall I pick? Oh. Shall I pick you?
How would two innocent girls defeat a house after all?
You?
I can only imagine the urge each of them are resisting to punch this dude in the face right now. Look at his fuckboy hair swoop, too.
I've got it. Today's bride to be is
Today's.
And tomorrow's, or the day after's, if the Don takes a shine to you.
Pathetic.
Huh? Hey, which one of you said that? Was it you? Ooh, you got a mouth on you. I'm going to enjoy breaking it in. Today's the
Yeah, they gave his stomach jiggle physics. They did.
Still playing hard to get? I can dig it. Oh, yeah. The leftovers are all yours.
I don't know if I'm more worried for Cloud or the Dawn at this point.
Don't be shy, little kitten. Shimmy on over and give Daddy some sugar. No need to play coy. Nobody here but you and me. Oh, you're even cuter than I thought.
Back off.
This kitten's got claws. I love it.
He actually did the same thing in the original game, like kicking on his bed like that.
Don't you worry your pretty little head. Just a picture to preserve the moment. And to ensure you don't do anything inappropriate like say no.
Asshole.
Oh, praise me more.
Oh, this guy's the worst kind of asshole, too.
Hey, yo, fellas. We got guests, and y'all got first crack at entertaining them.
You know, I feel a little bad for these guys, too, honestly, for a reason you're about to see in a moment.
Never forget, the Dawn provides.
Yeah.
Good! Nay! Oh!
Well, never mind. I don't feel bad for these guys even a little bit.
Ready to get to it?
Yeah. I guess I'm good to go whenever. How about you, Tifa?
4 guys between us. Okay, let's not keep Cloud waiting.
Right.
Wait. I know you. The Colosseum.
Yep.
What the hell?
Get down!
Don't you stupid!
Best shot! I love that shot of Aerith holding the metal chair. I've seen so much good fan art of it. It's so good.
It was nothing compared to you.
Did I never... Oh, I didn't change category, did I? Oops. Ah, well.
Andrea filled me in on the situation. I come bearing gifts.
Hey, Leslie coming in clutch.
I'll do what I can to clean this up. Just finish the job.
Like I said, I really like Leslie. And we haven't even seen the coolest thing he's gonna do yet.
Okay, let's go rescue Cloud.
Yep.
Corneo's room, right?
Better hurry.
Thank you, Leslie.
Man, I'd love to spend some quality time with girls like that. Bet they're going at it right now. Lucky bastard.
Oh no, this was to the dungeon. No, this is the right way. Yeah.
What are you doing here? Hey, ain't you two the rejects?
One more shot!
Yeah, this is a fun little fight you get into here. It's actually one of the very, very few fights without Cloud in the whole game. It's not a hard one though, you can just, as you can see, I'm literally just, oh shit. I'm literally just spamming attack with Aerith, and I'm doing fine here.
One more shot! This one's
Yeah,
for
you don't have to actually try in this fight.
See you around.
Alright. Yeah, I did say it's not a hard one, then immediately got sent flying across the room.
Don't stop! Tell me what a bad boy I
bastard.
am! Yes, yes I am! Here I come, baby! Hey, who the hell gave you permission to do that? One of you get in here and teach this bitch some manners!
Sorry.
I'm sorry, who was going to teach who manners?
What the?
Cloud, your clothes.
Okay, we just did that in front of him.
So you're a man, huh? What are you three up to?
We'll ask the questions. Like, why'd you have men inside?
Oh, this is actually also a really good remix of this song from the original game.
don't know what you're talking about.
I think this song was from the
Don't play
original.
dumb with me. Let's try again. Why did you have men in Sector 7 asking about Avalanche? Spill the beans, or...
I'll cut him off.
That was also in the original. Cloud threatening to cut them off.
Some guy with a gun for an arm. I was paid to find him.
Paid by who?
I can't tell you that. They'd hunt me down like a dog.
This whole exchange actually was from the original.
Because if you don't...
I'll rip them off.
It was the director of public security, Heidegger. It was Heidegger.
Shinra! And what were they planning?
Some things are better left unsaid, you know?
See, I'm not so sure they are. Better keep talking.
Or I'll smash them.
All right, you got me. I could never say no to a sexy girl. Since Avalanche blew up 2 reactors, Shinra's decided they ought to...
It's hard to remember. Sometimes it's easy to forget that this is the same game. Like, oh yeah, we did do that earlier, didn't we? We blew up 2 reactors.
Blowing it up.
The pillar?
Did I stutter? The plate will come crashing down. It'll be Sector 6 all over again. I'm sure you've been there and seen the wreckage for yourself. So you know exactly what Sector 7's gonna look like.
They wouldn't.
Come on, guys. We gotta go.
So yeah, that's a bit of an I don't know about overreact. I don't know. It's just like, it's interesting that Shinra's response to us blowing up 3 reactors is that they're gonna drop the whole fucking plate down.
But what is that situation?
So we actually do have to answer this. In what situation does a villain reveal their plans? When they're faced with certain death? Oh, I didn't realize I was actually timed.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It doesn't actually matter.
The answer lies in the sewers.
Yeah, literally no matter what you respond to there, he'll be like, I don't know, but you might find out. In the sewers! And he just always pulls the lever, so. Never the Bride. That's actually a really funny name for that achievement.
Are we on schedule?
Yeah, they really did stand on the very obvious trapdoor. I'm sure even Corneo right now is thinking like, I can't believe that worked.
Please, Mr. President. I am
Oh, we haven't seen this guy yet.
Consider. No, begging. The Sector 7 Undercity is home to more than 50,000...
Director Twisty.
At least let us issue a warning, sir.
The stench of the director's cowardice fills the room yet again.
So, yeah, Reeve is like the literal one Shinra exec that actually has like any amount of a moral compass. As they're all talking about dropping the plate, Reeve is the literal one dude in the room who's like, hey, we're gonna kill like literally tens of thousands of innocent people. And yeah, you can see what Shinra's general thought about that is. Businessmen or dictators? They're actually both. Midgar is actually kind of loosely based on like Disney's Epcot, or at least like Walt Disney's original vision for it. That being, that being a one company that owns an entire city, which it's not a good thing. That's not a good thing. All right, so we have to check on either Aerith or Tifa. This decision actually affects something later. Now, this is also the point where you have to make a choice. And my choice is pretty obvious. For me, anyway. I've always been Aerith. I always have. I don't dislike Tifa. Tifa's also great, but I do like Aerith more. I'd be lying if I said I didn't.
Yeah.
Tifa, no! I knew that was gonna. Yeah, they're both fine, by the way. They're literally both fine.
That bastard.
It's just whoever you check on first. That does actually affect something a little bit later in the game. Streamer like Aerith more, I can't believe it.
You gotta be kidding me.
So this boss was also a part of the original game. And much like the original game, you fought him after Corneo dropped you on the obvious trapdoor into the sewers.
You bet. Bring it on.
Alright, we got Tifa back and we immediately get to use her in a boss fight. We are fighting Abzu. Alright, let's go ahead and begin with an assess and just see what's going on with this guy. Oh shit, we do already notice that he's got horns that can be targeted. A giant beast that Don Corneo keeps in the sewers. Much more intelligent than it appears, it uses the surrounding environment to its advantage and attacks with sewer water. Magic attacks only have a slight effect on the stagger gauge, and ice attacks will have no effect on the gauge at all. It is weak to fire, but yeah. As the game said, magic attacks will not be as effective as they normally are here at driving up the stagger gauge. Who's got fire? I think Aerith has it, right? I do still want to throw on some fire spells, though, because even though the stagger gauge will fill, you know, not as quickly, we do still need to be filling it up. I think by that virtue, I might actually swap over to Aerith, just to get her ATB up a little higher. I'm actually immediately glad I gave her the Whistle Wind Scarf. Oh shit, he wasn't on screen when I did that.
You can do it.
No. I didn't want to switch who was attacking, I just wanted to swap the target. Yeah, sometimes we'll jump up there, but Aerith can actually still hit him. Oh shit. Alright, I think I might actually have... Oh, Tifa, I didn't give Tifa a healing spell. Ooh, I forgot to do that. That's actually kind of bad. I mean, we'll probably be fine, but... And actually, Aerith's health doesn't look too bad right now. Although, Cloud does have some ATB, so let's use... I don't know, let's use Focus Thrust. Let's actually use up some of Tifa's ATB as well. Let me throw down another bio. Alright, now that Aerith is free, let's swap back over to her. Oh, let's get out of the way first. No, I don't want to target the left horn. Hang on. I always forget how to swap my targets. Oh, it's up and down. Okay.
Can you take over for me?
Maybe I need to be targeting the horns. I actually don't remember off the top of my head what that does, but... Alright, I'm gonna keep using Focus Thrust. Let's actually have you use Unbridled Strength here.
So it's my turn? You're burning up.
My turn.
Alright, the pressure gauge is looking pretty good. Alright, you have more gauge. I'm just gonna keep having you Focus Thrust, I think. And now that I've had you use Unbridled Strength, let's have you use Overpower. Swap over to Aerith. Nope. Oh shit, did he spawn his, no, he didn't, okay. She looked like she was targeting something else. Ah, shit, I keep doing that while I'm on her, and I need to stop doing that. Yeah, I think he can actually spawn more enemies in the arena, if I remember correctly, so that's why I was a little distracted for a second there. Oh shit, I need to... Oh my god, okay.
Here goes.
That was a great moment to switch over to Cloud, but I do really need to drop a Cura on Tifa here. I mean, on Aerith.
So it's my turn?
Let's do this.
Oh wait, she's free, so let's...
Here goes. Give your best shot.
Alright, I want her out of the way. Shit, okay. Tifa's actually looking pretty low on health too, so before I start using fire, I'm gonna drop a Cura on her. Yeah, I'll focus thrust here. I'm gonna drop another bio. I don't know if that first one did a whole lot. Oh, you know what, Cloud? I really should heal him. Yeah, I'm gonna do that before I regret not doing it. Nah, shit. I really need to start dodging these attacks. No. Get off of her. I'd rather have him, yeah, I would rather have him pounce Cloud, I think. Oh shit, she's out of MP. I'm really glad I bought that ether, but it's only the one. Oh shit. Yeah, he's at the halfway point, so that's gonna be...
You're still doing okay, right?
Shit. Yeah, now he's kind of like going, zipping all over the arena.
We've got to get through this. That's it.
Alright. Oh, I'm poisoned? Okay. I think I'm also crying, but that's not that big of a deal. This means I don't have as much accuracy on my physical attacks. Okay, we got him pressured. It's actually been a bit of a chore to build up these meters. Oh shit, you know what? Cloud needs to use an ability. So does Tifa.
I should probably heal up first. One more shot.
I think he's getting ready to pounce again.
Can you take over for a bit? I got this.
No, I want Cloud on this. Where is he? Here he is. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for the fear right here. I can use items to heal if I need to. In fact, I'm gonna do that with Cloud. No, Cloud has Cura too. Let's drop one on Aerith real quick. Oh god, I can only imagine on hard mode. Oh shit, I don't remember. I don't remember off the top of my head what he's charging up for, but I don't like this. I want to drop a Cura. Who needs it the most? Aerith is fine. I think I actually need it the most, or Cloud.
It's on you.
Do I have elixirs? Do I have any elixirs? No? Okay. I think this is not going to go off in time, but I'm going to try it anyway. Yep. I knew that was going to happen. Damn it. Okay.
Well, that really sucked.
That did really suck. Alright.
Can you take over for a bit?
Shit. Come on. He doesn't have an ATB. Aerith's at 1 HP. Alright.
After you.
We'll get through this.
Please. Okay. Alright. Okay. We can summon. Cloud's at his limit. Alright, I'm gonna do it this way, actually. I'm gonna drop a Mega Potion on Cloud. Then I'm gonna swap over to Cloud. And where is he, actually? Where is Cloud right now? Is he in there? Yeah, he's getting in there. Okay. Let's have him use Cross Slash. Now, I can also... Well, let's have Cross Slash go off, and then now I'm going to summon Shiva. Shit! No, I'm supposed to summon Ifrit! Ice doesn't do anything to him! I summoned the wrong one, and of course I realized it right after I used the summon. Alright, Tifa's also in dire straits right now. So I'm going to drop a Mega Potion on her. No! The ice isn't healing him, is it? No, that was the Mega Potion. Okay. Okay, there goes Cloud. So I'm gonna Phoenix down on him. And then I'm also going to Mega Potion him.
No need to panic. Sure. However
Ah! Okay, that's fine. Alright, now I need to heal Aerith.
Keep it together. Taking over.
Oh, Aerith fell down, damn it. God damn it, this guy is so close to dying. I just want to go for it here, honestly. Attacking the horns will delay until they grow back. Okay, okay. We got him. Aerith was down for it, which is kind of shitty, but... This fight is a lot more brutal than I remember. It's not as brutal as Hell House, though. I think Hell House was still harder. Actually, was it? We didn't really come close to dying with Hell House, did we?
It's probably Corneo's pet.
Thank you for the victory, Redeem. That was good.
Hey, you don't believe that crazy story of his, do you? Shinra wouldn't sacrifice a whole sector just to take out Avalanche, would they?
Do you think they wouldn't?
City, killing all those people just to get at us?
I don't know. It's Corneo.
Ice Mommy, Shiva for the win. Hell yeah.
I wouldn't put it past him.
But if he was telling the truth, and there's still a chance he was, isn't there? Then we should go. And if it turns out he was lying, then so what? Right?
Definitely. Yeah, I agree with Aerith here.
Tifa!
Woof. Okay.
These tunnels are all connected.
I'm just going to use a bunch of potions here because we got 60 of them. I like the sound effect actually has like it sounds like it's further away when I use it on them as opposed to me, which I think is kind of cool. Like I said, I'm just gonna use potions until we're all good. Okay, let me snooze this ad here because I think I'm actually about to end off the stream here. Yeah, we did some really good sprite testing at the top of the stream in Master Duel, and we saw my favorite part of this game, what a lot of people consider to be the best part, and we did a boss fight at the end. So I think that's a pretty good place to end off. I will definitely top off with some hydration as well. All right. Yeah, thank you, everyone. Let me go ahead and save before I forget to do that. I would definitely not like to forget that. Thanks, everyone, for hanging out. Let's see who is currently on that we can pop in and raid. I see Vanilla Scoop and Ashy are both on. We raided Vanilla Scoop earlier this week, so let's do an Ashy raid. Looks like she is still plugging away at Marensis on ladder. She had a really nice run last season, actually, with Marensis. A very, very nice Masters run with the deck. So if you're at all interested, I would definitely advise checking her out. But thanks, everyone, for coming by. And yeah, I hope you all have a good one.